Sweet.
Well,
I'm gonna quickly level up my character.
Still says Tommy is on the Braun map.
yeah, because you refreshed the map. I don't know what happened.
Ah, I sent us to Mira's shop. That's weird. Here, let me activate.
So taking me back to the map, the raw map. 98%.
I can move freely. I can
Oh,
drop.
it's loaded.
I can do a drop down and move freely. I can go back to the Underdark if I want. Bam! I'm here in the Underdark.
Oh, hey, I've never seen this map before.
Just got text.
Text.
What's the feat again that lets you get the sorcerer thing for flying?
Homosexuality.
I think I already did my level up. We're supposed to be level 7.
No, we're supposed to be level 8.
Then I shall do my level up.
Would you like to choose a subclass to include in this level up? What? I'm already an. Is my subclass not in here, Meeper?
Should be. Sometimes it says a subclass is just a second class, because technically speaking, every character has, like, or every class type has a special thing for you. It's, like your specialty.
Oh,
you're a
shit.
specialist.
My HP just jumped up to 42. Oh shit! This is the feat or ability score level.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Shall I take a feat?
This is why I'm gonna be able to fly.
Perhaps meta magic adept, so that I might shoot six what are they called? Scorching rays. What's a good feat for an artificer?
Mm.
The crusher that I wanted.
You're using a mace, right? So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I want crusher.
Or you're using some type of bludgeoning.
Yeah, mace. Or hammer.
Okay.
Crush.
Is your level up going, Morgan?
I'm working on it.
Okie dokie. I'll take your time.
Mira just starts floating around the room.
I have no reason to pick either one specifically.
I think I'm going to increase my con from 8 to 10.
Hell yeah.
Be a good idea.
Squishy
You
man
don't
no
want to
longer
have
squishy.
42 HP at level 8?
Hey, oh,
You
Kill,
tanked on con?
Is your posture? Let me fix that for you.
Well,
There you
here's
go.
the thing.
Get moving.
Leaper and I had originally planned to redo Simon's stats, but we just never did. And I don't know what to make them. I'm not very good at character creation. I'm good at backstory writing in RP, but when it comes to making a character, I'm bad at it.
I'm 8 strength, 16 dex, 14 con, 16 int, and 10 for wisdom charisma, so I only tank strength.
And bag of tricks. Epic.
8, 16, 10, 18, 14, 10.
Thermal Cube, epic. Plate of Knight's Fellowship, epic.
I planned out all my like feats to give me the correct 1-ups and stats that I needed to get everything balanced out too.
HP jumped to 50.
Got 5
Nice.
reaction. Got 2 magic wafers.
Oh yeah, what's in my inventory? Just random shit. I have a book in my inventory called Gnome Magic for Dummies.
And I can look at my prepared spell. Or do I already have?
I just have a nice little extra spattering of spell slots now.
Meeper, with this UI, when you look at the spells, what button is it to set it to prepared only? Oh, is it in the? You have to go in the filter. It's not its own thing anymore. Okay, there we go. I figured it out. Totally forgot I had this nice, better cantrip now. Acid Spiral. Thank you again for that, Tommy.
Yes.
Did it give me my? Wait a minute. Hold on.
Meeper, it says I can't take a feat unless I'm level 19.
What feat are you
What,
trying to take?
what level are you?
Never mind, it's just some of them, but it doesn't say so in the side. Interesting.
If you need to, you can just skip it and then hit control space and drag in the feature you're wanting to take instead.
You know, some of the new rules from the 2024 Player's Handbook are stupid. But there's a new rule for Artificer that I like a lot, for Artillerists specifically, where you can, anytime you use an action to fire the Eldritch Cannon, you can choose which ammo type you want. And you don't have to choose, like, you don't have to commit to the Flamethrower or the Ballista. You can choose which firing mode you want when you fire it.
That's neat.
Meeper, just so you know, I did the level up and it automatically imported Eldritch Adept for me, but it didn't automatically pop up like the options for that to like pick which Eldritch Invocation I wanted. But I don't care. Like we all know the one that I'm picking anyway, and I don't need it on my sheet anyway. So
Oh shit, Neil, pick crap out of the history.
You just made my skin wrinkle.
Eldritch.
Every single time I see something from the 2024 rules that I like, I'm instantly reminded that they made Divine Smite a spell. It's cringe. And they made it a bonus action, so they just made paladins less powerful.
80% of all players would be more on board with the 2024 rule set if it just was like, hey, all the new races and subclasses we've had up till now, yeah, we still have that. We're just gonna add more. Like if it didn't undermine all of the previous stuff.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Oh, they're all like, oh, Eberron's coming out again soon. It's like, great. Like, why? I didn't buy it the first time. Don't get me wrong, but if I was the kind of person who bought D&D stuff, I'd be pretty pissed to have to pay again for Warforged again.
Well, it's different. You can play 5e or you can play 5.5.
Yeah, but they should just do more
Yeah.
new shit.
5.5 is cockandball.com.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's
If
still optional.
5.5 was good, I would use it.
There's like 20 more animal-human races of various kinds that they could totally do.
Yeah, where are my cat girls at, huh?
They already have. You could. There's a sub race of Tabaxi you could be where you basically look like a human but have cat features. That already exists.
I have no idea what you're
But-
talking about.
There's a race of Tabaxi that you could be, where you are human, you have human skin, but you have cat ears and a cat tail, and claws maybe on the ends of your fingertips. But like, I don't know, like an octopus person or a bear person. Those evil-looking penguin things from Wild Space should totally have their own race already anyway. What are they called, Meaver?
I forget. But
Yeah,
there
talking about,
are
right?
wild space penguins. Yes, I do know what you're talking about.
They're sentient. They're like they're an actual like main race.
Yeah, they're like
Wow.
considered like merchants.
Yeah.
So this is less. What I'm about to say is less about One Piece and more about the anime industry as a whole.
Mm.
One Piece recently went seasonal instead of week by week episode like it's been for the last 30 years.
I don't think it's going to be that big of an impact on a lot of people because I know a lot of people watch it.
Let me finish what I was going to say because I'm going to lose it.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
This whole everything from 1997 to let's see December 28th when the last episode for the season airs officially becomes the longest single season in television history.
Really?
That's cool. But like, I don't think that the change.
1,155 episodes.
I don't think that the change will have any true impact on anybody because a lot of people I know already don't watch One Piece episode to episode anyway. They wait like for like 20 to come out at least, and then they binge 20, or sometimes whole fucking seasons or arcs, and then they'll binge that whole bit.
I think it going seasonal is a good thing because it's going to give them more time and more budget to work on the episodes.
Also, the definition of season has changed a lot. So like the big animes that could have potentially competed with that back in the day, like season 1 of Pokemon, right, was 82 episodes. Okay, like back then though, a season was just a season, but nowadays you have like part 1 of a season, part 2 of a season, part 3 of a season. You have like a season 1 will come out and it's basically a complete season 1, but then rather than saying, oh, we're going to do season 2, they're just like, oh, in a year and a half we'll release season 1 part 2. So it's like the definitions have also just changed.
The only one I can think of that's doing that is fucking Attack on Titan.
Lots of shows do it. So Jobless Reincarnation does it. Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime does it. Overlord does it. One Piece does it.
One Piece does not do that. One Piece has just
they don't call it season 8 part 2 or whatever, but they do have that year-long gap basically of no episodes, and suddenly they start releasing episodes, which is clearly that's where the real mark of a new season would be normally, but they just don't do that anymore. They just say it's part of the same season. Like if the current way that they do anime is how they did it back when Pokemon came out, the first season of Pokemon would be everything that would be everything that he did with Brock and Misty all the way up until he met the new two, and he went to the new place and did all the way up until Master Quest. It would have been like 380 something episodes. Oh, I'm no longer in charge of your character sheet, Charles. I can't see it anymore.
Yep.
Yeah, you asked me to remove it.
Meeper locked me out. I'm not allowed to. I totally in like I didn't use it to like cheat or anything, but I totally was like if Charles' character was around a corner that I couldn't see, and I wanted to watch the action, I would click on Charles' token so I could see. It's like my little spectate mode. We're not actually in my house, right? We're currently on the boat headed back.
The last thing you did is basically just get given the map.
Yeah.
So like you're
Okay.
still yeah, I guess like is everyone ready to start?
Yep.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Last thing I remember was Simon talking to what's your character's name, Charles?
Garrow.
Was Tommy talking to Geralt like, okay, we're out of the cave. Why are you still here?
That was the end of the session before last.
Maybe I'm missing something.
Alrighty. So last time, I'm sure everyone remembers because it was only 2 weeks ago.
Shopping montage.
You returned back to town. You did some shopping, turned in some quests, and then the start of a new day, I believe, you met up with the High Priestess. There, you informed her of everything that happened, as well as you got a message from the captain, who told you that when they put the the flesh stuff into a saline solution or salt water, it seemed to destroy it. From there, you saw that Wilma and Kurg were seemingly doing as okay as they could be. And then finally, you were told the location of the way out of the Underdark, which is known to the Drow.
But we're not
So,
leaving,
yeah.
right? Because we want to. Don't we want to like finish this shit here? Don't we want to like? I don't know.
I think that was what our discourse was last time, because
Like I'll go. I'll leave if everyone wants to leave, but it feels weird to invest as much as we have in these people just to not to finish it. I guess.
I think we were discussing what we could possibly do about this. Like, essentially, we are powerless to help on a large scale. Sure, we can attempt to create some salty water to spray on the houses without burning them. But really, all we can do is offer the solution and hope they take it to heart and then leave.
Okay. Before I leave, I want to leave my doorknob with How many doorknobs do I have? Just one, or?
You have only received the one.
Okay.
You were told that you could receive more.
From like it's like the it's like the Waffle House. Like he has other entrances, other places.
Yeah, as well as if you do quests for him and stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna leave my doorknob with my maybe dad before we leave. Actually,
what?
you know what? I'll leave my doorknob with my maybe stepmom.
You don't want to keep it?
Well, that's the point of it. I'm supposed to leave it somewhere, and then like if I leave it in this town, people in this town will be able to get to my shop.
Well, the idea is that you're supposed to find a door you can affix it to so that people can buy stuff from you.
Okay. Can I do that before we leave?
Sure. I think if you put it on a random door, people probably won't be happy, but you have some higher level connections.
Yeah, like can I rent a door?
Sure. Who do you wish to rent it from?
Yeah, ask somebody in House Dim if we can use one of their closets as a permanent go-between.
Well, no, we can't go back through it though. It's like the Waffle House.
Yeah,
wherever
but we can.
wherever we enter my house from, my bookshop from, when we exit, that's where we're going to exit from. And the same thing for the people who come through the thing. When they enter my bookshop, that when they go back out, they'll be back wherever this doorknob is.
Which means we can still at least get information.
Yeah, we can use it to communicate with people and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm gonna talk to house, maybe my family, the graveyard people. I assume they own some property in the city proper, like just a little
Nope.
spot. Not even one house. Not even
Nope.
The largest amount of land, almost all of that is graveyard.
Yeah, they have their small little villa inside the graveyard, and that's basically the only proper building they own.
Okay, who's in charge of the merchant street again?
Let's see here in Old Town Fair Naranzan, that would be.
No. Old Town. Sorry, I keep forgetting Old Town's the nice one. New Town's the shit one. Okay. Once I leave this doorknob with someone, I'm good to go, guys.
Honestly, if you ask me, it's probably a better idea to leave it in a more bustling overworld city.
Well, I'm gonna get another one.
I agree.
What I'm saying is, once we get out of the Underdark, and we're back on the overworld map for Vibron, maybe if we went to, we sort of have to go back to that big desert city with all the tabaxis in it anyway, or the town where we forgot to sign up we forgot to visit that town and sign up for the mail service.
Or hell, if you put it in the college that we went to.
Those are all valid. I also want one. I'm gonna have multiple of them at some point. I'm gonna work for them. I'm gonna have these. I don't want to have to come all the way back here to put a doorknob here again. This place, this place has a lot of important.
Is House Iridi.
Okay, this place has a lot of importance to Mira because she low-key might be from here.
Instead of being like my maybe this, my maybe that, maybe I'm from here, you could ask someone.
We did.
Yeah, we spent like a whole session on it.
Yeah, that's pretty much all of last session aside from shopping.
Basically, what we learned is that there's a servant that no longer lives in the city that left at some point to go to the surface, and
that's right.
that servant
I remember.
Is the one that would know. So until I find that person, we're not going to know. Oh, actually, no, we learned the servant's name too, which I don't remember it, but we did learn it. But anyway, yeah, can I go speak to House? What you just said?
You could probably find a merchant representative in sort of the main streets without too much difficulty. Though you're
You know what?
find the matron mother too
You know
easily.
what? I'm gonna go back to that furniture place that I went to and talk to that nice guy there, and I'm gonna ask him if I could talk to his manager, who I assume is a woman.
Didn't you buy the furniture in Newtown?
Never mind. I will go to wherever you think I should go, Meeper, because I don't want to take up the whole session with this.
I see. Well, you know what Mira wants to do. What all is everybody else thinking of? You have Walma and Kurg. They're not with you, but they're kind of around. And other than that, you know that you're about to be traveling again.
Simon's just gonna do what he normally does when he's about to leave town. He stocks up on scrap metal, tobacco, and rations.
We make sure to collect our friend. What's his Beerus? We're not leaving Beerus.
Yeah, Beerus is with you.
Okay.
Would this be considered downtime?
I'll say you all could probably get 1 day of downtime before you head out.
Can I just say I use my day of downtime to make an arrangement? I'm willing to give 10% of profits to whoever hosts my door for me.
Yeah.
10% of profits that relate to that door, I should say.
Okay. How about you roll me just a flat d20?
Oh, just a d20. Not even. It's not a. Barter's not a stat, is it? What I think? Roll
No.
barter. Skyrim. Let me. All right. Trying to remember how to do this. Sure. There you go.
Meeper, how many days was it to learn a feat or something like that?
60 total.
Okay.
Yeah. So Mira, you spend the day. You kind of learn that House Iridi actually doesn't have much land either. They're apparently more about having liquid assets, but you do eventually find a merchant who you see that there's essentially a space that has two doors that currently isn't open, and they're willing to essentially let you convert one of the doors into your shop, and then the other door can act as the normal space, and it will only be slightly confusing. And yeah, they're willing to basically, they're not even going to take a percentage. They're just going to ask for like 1 gold a month as rent.
Okay. I'm gonna make sure they understand they have to come through the door to get the gold from me.
Yeah, they understand. They also work with the guy who you got this doorknob from.
Oh, you know the guy. You know the guy.
Yeah,
You know the doorknob guy. Nudge,
yeah. They're
nudge.
like, oh, another one of you. I see.
I forget. Did
I'm getting.
did I decide to grab a magic item when we went to the magic item shop?
If you did, I forget what it was.
You did. You got a robot thing, didn't you? Didn't you get like a better arm or something?
No.
No.
Or an arm blade? I could have swore you talked about something mechanical. You were super happy about something. You did get something, 100%.
I
have
wrote
something-
down everything you got.
I have something called a
Thinking-
+1 all-purpose tool.
I think that's what you
That's
got.
it. Yeah.
Okay, that's
It's a
right.
spell focus.
The
Oh, yeah.
mailbox activity?
And I like incorporated it into the fingers of my
Mhm.
of my arm, and so I can like turn my fingers into screwdrivers or like spanners and things like that.
Not even just your fingers, like your whole arm can like fold up and unfold into a giant jackhammer tip or something. So I think the actual item, the universal tool, is like a staff. It's like a staff for artificers.
This simple screwdriver can transform into a variety of tools. As an
Never mind.
action, you can touch the item and transform it into any type of artisan's tool of your choice.
All right.
You
So,
could turn it into a drill.
Simon, you were getting rations into Backy and stuff. How many rations were you getting?
See, how much money do I have left? How much do they cost?
5 silver apiece.
Then I will buy 10 gold worth. So that's 50 rations, right?
Nope. That's 20.
I'm just bad at math. Yeah, 20 rations.
Okay. Yeah, you buy 20 rations between Rothe jerky, some old Rothe blue cheese, and
Delicious.
who the fuck did this?
And any usable scrap metal they can give me. Even if it's rusted, I can scrape the rust off and save that for my eventual invention of thermite.
Some wacky tobacco.
Or regular
Yeah,
tobacco.
let's see here. Roll a d100 for me.
I'd fucking love to. If it would let me roll it. Oh my god. Let me just get rid of... Doesn't let me clicky drag anymore. 60.
Okay. Yeah, you you say, or you see them sort of like go through a bin, and they just pull out like a couple of old like cans and like a rusty bucket.
Fantastic.
It's probably like maybe a pound of rusty scrap metal.
I use scrap metal for like most things. If I cast mending, I'm using it. Like, I imagine when Simon casts mending, he's creating like he's producing like a welding torch out of his hand or something to like weld two pieces of metal together.
See, I imagine he just takes out like a big gorilla wrench and then just hits it, and then it just fixes itself.
There's an item in like that in a real play podcast that I listen to at the Adventure Zone. It's called the Adamant Spanner. It just has charges of mending in it. Except Griffin, their DM, well overestimates the power of mending because I guess he didn't even read the spell.
And then they go, well, I guess that'll do. All right. What about you, Selrak? What are you doing with your day off?
Selrak
I am Geralt currently.
Yeah, Selrak is in a different dimension.
Geralt, sorry. My brain is like
It's fine. I haven't
trying to fix this shit for an hour and a half.
I haven't been Geralt that often.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get something to drink.
The rest of us try really hard to lose Geralt in the city as we move around. Does Geralt just follow us?
What I will do while waiting for the rest of the party doing whatever they're doing is just see if I can help out the town a little bit with whatever. I'm a cleric. I'm a forge cleric. I can fix things, bless things, and I know fabricate.
Okay. Yeah, and what is your god again?
The fire one.
Fire one. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me a flat d20 roll.
Hell yeah, 12.
So yeah, you look around for people just kind of in need of help. People in this town are very reclusive, and then some people kind of see the religious iconography you have, and then some like scoff, some just kind of like clearly try to just not be near you. There does seem to be some amount of religious prejudice against your god in this town. However, as you go through, you do eventually kind of find a seems to be like a public well that you see some people like. It's working, but it doesn't have a good flow rate. And you kind of take the time to fix it, and somebody hands you like a tip of like 3 silver for your trouble.
I will kindly refuse the tip, saying, "No need for payment. It is what we do."
All right.
I'm back.
Yeah, they're just kind of like, okay, your loss, I suppose. Thanks again. And yeah, just go about their business. So yeah, you all return in the evening back to the sort of guest house at House Dim. You rest for the night. No other visitors really come by. Beerus once again takes to the alcohol on offer.
It's free,
yeah.
right? The alcohol?
Yeah.
Shit, I'm gonna fucking grab some. I'm gonna grab some booze. Mirror drinks. Can I grab a couple bottles?
Yeah.
Some wine, some fancy shit. Like what's like I want names here. I want to put this in my sheet. Like I want to grab some nice booze here.
I will bless
All
the
right.
hottest bottle of Fireball they have.
Yeah, I want liquid. I want orange antifreeze, and I want to call it Fireball.
Yeah. For like some of the more like gin, whiskey type alcohols, there's like mushroom punch, Toadstool's Takedown, stuff like that. And then for like the fancier wines, it's you know, like Likenberry Chardonnay and stuff
Yep.
like that.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna kind of tag team this with Beerus. I'm gonna have
Mhm.
Beerus come over and turn around, and I'm gonna start loading him up like a pack mule with all the booze. And the next time we deploy my house, I'll just stock the cabinet in there with it, and he'll have all the booze he'll ever want.
All right.
It's gone the next day.
I don't
Because
believe I have the tools to fix this.
You don't have the tools to fix alcoholism.
Correct.
Look, Beerus doesn't have a drinking problem unless there's nothing to drink.
Yeah, I was to say.
No, he's typically drinking solutions.
He doesn't have a drinking problem. He's very good at it, actually. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and Mira's the biggest enabler of all time, filling his bag up with all the booze we can carry.
So the way out, I'm assuming this is why you have this area circled, because that's our way out to get to here.
Yes, that is your goal, your location.
Something's gonna happen when we arrive in Newtown. We're gonna get to Newtown, and there's gonna be new information. Like there's gonna be a riot, or we're gonna be accosted as soon as we get off the boat.
I doubt it. Meeper wants us to get topside so bad. We have been underground for so fucking long.
I will bet you all that something is going to happen as soon as we get to Newtown. All right, let's go. Let's go to Newtown, everybody.
Us as a party have only been underground for a couple of months. We as a group of friends have been...
Over a year.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I want to see this guy for the first time in this game. Let's go.
Alrighty. So yeah, you all get packed up, and you see Kurg actually walks up behind you. Wilma's just kind of following behind him.
Oh, wait, can I talk to Wilma really quick?
Yeah.
I keep forgetting to do that. I'm sorry. Wilma, how are you doing?
I'm doing not all right.
That's good.
Yes.
At least there's no tadpole growing in your brain any longer.
Well, hey, Wilma. I don't know what you had planned, but just so you know, if you want, you're more than welcome to travel with us. And if you want, you could work in my bookshop.
I am, and she kind of like fidgets with her hands for a second as if she's thinking. I'm still needed in town. Haven't seen family for a while.
Well, you should
Guess
know
this
that
is goodbye.
it's not necessarily goodbye. You did give that gentleman at the I don't know which store you did, but there's a way for her to visit us.
Yeah, Wilma, where I put that door, you totally came in with me for that. You could use that to reach me, okay?
I'll visit when I can. Yes. But
now that you're not in danger of becoming lithid, I'd be more than happy to give you a once over, physically speaking, mentally speaking, whenever you'd like. So
That is the second time.
That's
just if we're in town.
all right.
I'm sorry, my sister tells me that I'm not very good at conversation.
Well,
Points to bird. Points to bird.
Kirk kind of steps in and he's like, I think what Wilma's trying to get to is we need to get back to Old Town.
Whoa.
And we don't have any
When did you get so well
money. New
spoken?
Town.
Kirk, are you homeless? Like, we found you and you were homeless. Are you still homeless?
No. Well, okay. So, Wilma here, her family basically runs, like labor for the farms. So they hire
Wait,
me
wait,
and
wait.
some other folks.
Is Wilma royalty?
Not royalty, but
Lesser
she's not
nobility.
like
Okay.
nobody.
Okay, so just confirm yes or no. You have a home to go sleep in, not not an alleyway, an actual home.
I think I can stay with Wilma. So normally me and the other
Wilma's behind him, shaking her head, just shaking her head. No.
Walma's behind him, like looking at the end of her fingers, and then like looks at you when she like hears her name, and then immediately goes back to it. Uh, no, Kurg is like, so. The reason why we got caught up with that Murkon guy is because a lot of the folks like myself usually rent houses from House Moicht, right? But kind of hated our houses getting burned down. So, we were gonna get that stuff to the alchemist fire stuff, or the stuff that makes it not work, that I think you ended up getting. But then, obviously everything else happened. So yeah.
You're a monk, right?
No.
All right, never mind. Mira is now done talking to these two.
Why do you ask?
I did not know you were so well spoken. Before you seemed sort of
Drunk.
drunk, yes, but with all due respect, you did not seem very smart, although I suppose it might have been due to the illithid tadpole that was eating its way through your brainstem.
It's hard to be lucid when you're not breathing as often as you should.
I want to leave Wilma with a gift, a parting gift.
Okay.
I'm going to, and this will also mark the end of this joke finally. I'm going to leave her with my complete set of first edition autographed, the Lusty Lizard Folk made.
Okay.
Wilma, this
Yeah.
is my prized possession, and we had a lot of fun fixing you. We're gonna leave. I'm gonna leave this with you, and it'll be for you to remember me by. That's such an awful remember me by.
Simon's standing behind Mira, miming lighting a match and then throwing it.
And then I'm like, this is a gift from all of us, and I gesture to everyone. So it's from Simon too.
Simon mimed lighting a match, throwing it on the ground, and then makes a big big explosion sound and points to the book.
It's a box set technically, and I give her the box set.
He's
All
doing
right.
this all like that gif of the guy turning around and looking at the frog, and then, or not the frog, the cow, and as soon as he looks away, the cow starts doing weird shit. As soon as Mira
I'm
looks,
removing it from my sheet finally for the first time.
as soon as Mira looks back at me, Simon's like crosses his arms and looks around like nothing's happening.
People always say part 3 is the best, but I've always preferred part 1.
Yeah, you hand it to her, and she like pulls out one of the books, and she like starts fanning through it, and you see her just kind of like
Several when
pause
she
on
fans
a page.
hold on, as she's fanning through it, several pages unfold.
Yeah, this happens. She like pauses. She like bites her thumbnail, and then just like looks up and closes the book and puts it back into the box set. And she's like, "Thank you."
Oh,
See, they stopped doing the centerfolds in part 3. I can't get into it then.
I miss when there was only one horny person in our party. Referencing Yen.
Oh, okay.
Yen was the best of them.
be
He
fair,
got a
I've
lot
always been
done.
horny. I was born this way. It's kind of how tieflings work.
I would argue that tieflings are not. How can you stereotype your own people like that?
That's
Look-
the only kind of stereotyping that's okay.
Looks up at my horns.
Don't let society.
Couldn't
limit your
tell you
people.
how.
Don't let society limit your people.
I turn to Simon. I'm just like, Simon, I've always had a pretty progressive view of things, but I think that ever since I've been here in my potentially home origins, I've begun to realize how worthless men are.
Ever since I've come down here, I've come to realize how worthless drow are. You see how that sounds? You see how that sounds, right?
She was very obviously being sarcastic, by the way.
And so, Simon. Unless.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, you all. So yeah, are you hopping back on the ferry, or are you just going to try leaving from Old Town?
I'm following everyone else.
Yeah. Goodbye. I'm sorry if I made you all uncomfortable. We'll be heading back to the surface now, but you've always got a line to get a hold of us should you need to.
I didn't know any of you that long. And then I just follow the group out.
Is he still here? So,
Look, you got the ticket to the surface as well.
sort of,
You're going to be him with it. He's going to be stuck with you for at least that long.
Sort of unanimously agreed to let that thing come with us.
That thing has a name.
That's
I don't remember what it is, but
Believe their name is Riven?
I'm talking about you.
No. Simon doesn't actually say that thing. I was joking about the overt racism before, but I don't think that's Simon's whole steez. But Simon is still mad at him for
Blinding him.
fucking
when they
blinding
first
him,
met
yeah.
us. That's fair.
There's so much sexual tension between you two.
Simon
They're
is
still
still
on that.
Simon is still also pretty pissed at Mira still for turning his sister into an orangutan within the first 5 minutes of them meeting.
She genuinely was attempting to help.
Absolutely, I buy that, but it didn't help, and it made Simon very, very angry. Like if it was hold on, let me say, if it was an NPC that did that, Simon would have burned their house down.
Technically,
They
I
had
turned,
they
but,
literally
like,
had to stop Simon from burning that like corrupt mayor lady's house down.
We had to put him to sleep
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then carry him to a boat.
you weren't here for the great escape of Petillent. Simon orchestrated
No, that was
too.
how many times have I put Simon to sleep? I
To be
think I'm
fair-
the one who's done it every time.
Yeah.
I put Simon to sleep when I tried to knock out those like royal assholes. Remember that?
Yeah, you sure
That was
did.
recent. Yeah.
You thunder waved me into lasers, so I thought we were even.
Are we going back to Newtown, everyone?
We sort of
I'd
have
say
to.
let's just take the long way. Well, no, we can take land. We don't need to go straight, turn right, straight. We can just hypotenuse it.
Okay, let's diagonal this
I
shit.
feel like it would be more responsible of us to go to Newtown and let them know that we found a solution for their rot problem in Saltwater.
We're gonna get arrested or something.
Why would we be arrested?
They're
There's
probably just not going to listen.
If you actually ask Mira that, Mira's gonna respond because I'm breaking character in fourth wall and just acknowledging the way story arcs work. And 100%, if we go back to that town, we are going to. Anyway, I'm following whatever you all decide.
The
I
only
don't care.
character of yours that's allowed to break the fourth wall is Scritch.
I'm following you guys. I don't care. Y'all decide.
We show them the cure. They believe us. I don't see how this is.
No, Mira has a point. They're sort of...
They kill babies.
Yes, well, I think that's more of a drought thing than a Newtown thing.
Mira glares at you.
Filthy drow.
you fucking... I was
You
trying
guys
to think. I was trying to think.
Drow.
I was trying to think of a racial slur to use against Drow that wasn't a racial slur in real life.
I mean, you could have used one of the Irish slurs.
You're
Just
The
right.
knife ears.
There's so
But it-
many of them.
Is it bad if I? Never mind. I was gonna combine the word drow with the N word, but I'm not gonna do
No.
that.
I wasn't
That-
talking about you bog hopper.
There it
Bog,
is.
bog hopper.
Right.
Silence, you subterranean.
That could be used
Right.
against so many though. Deep gnomes, drow.
All right.
And it's
Make
deserved every time.
Okay, I'm neutral. What do you vote for, Geralt?
I vote we go to Newtown.
What do you vote for, Simon?
I regrettably agree.
What do you vote for, Morgan? What does it matter? There's 2 versus 1 now because I'm neutral. So I guess we're going to Newtown.
New Old Town.
Listen, if
Mold.
they, spurn our help, that's on them. We don't have any responsibility outside of letting them know that we found a solution that doesn't involve arson.
Great. Time skip. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
All right, yeah, you hop on the ferry after calling essentially a cab. The ferry toll again is, I believe, 2 silver a head.
I will
I can-
give a gold just to cover it.
That's appreciated because I'm broke.
I have 4 silver, so thank you.
Yeah, we're all broke, right, guys?
Oh yeah, totally.
I gave all my money.
Simon's sheet earlier. He has so much fucking money.
I have
I
one.
gave-
I have 1,726 gold.
I gave all
1,369 now.
I gave
No,
all my
no.
money to,
No,
to
it-
Rivet in one session, and then all the money I made after that I spent on stuff for myself.
Wait, why would I have less?
Oh, not you, me.
Oh.
That's how much I have. I also have a lot of money.
Yes.
Simon
Berg.
is saving for specific reasons, so that's why I barely spend any money on anything.
Berg does ask if you could pay for his and Wilma's toll to get back to town. Selrak.
Geralt.
If you wish to pay separately, by all means. However, I will pay for you if need be.
That would
It's
be
one.
nice.
One gold is how much silver?
10.
10. Then I still will pay 1 gold to get 10 people across.
It's 2 silver a head.
2 silver a head.
Just pay 2 gold coins, be done
And
with
2
it.
gold. Yeah.
Tell them to keep the change.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so you all hop on the ferry. You have another day of downtime as it goes downstream.
Does Wilma read the books as we travel?
She, reads them for maybe 15 minutes at a time. You see her face kind of go flush, and, Kurg looks over. And then she, closes them and just kind of stares at the water for a really long time before eventually kind of going back to them.
At some point, she has to be feigning, right? She's cognizant enough to be horny, but not cognizant enough to look at anything. She responds to her own name until she needs. Never mind.
I don't think this is a line of topic that's relevant.
No, it's not.
By the way, all of Geralt's opinions about the book series are my opinions about JoJo.
They're also my opinions about JoJo.
I can't find
I.e.
where my
bad.
last time for downtime was, but I know I already have at least 2 days downtime for telepathy, so I'm gonna make it 3 now.
I'm just kidding. JoJo's okay. I like part 4 and part 5 the best.
My favorite is part 5.
I just really like part 1. JoJo's part 1 is my favorite Castlevania.
Alright, so is there an angry mob waiting for us as we roll into town?
Yeah, so the next day comes by. You all are kind of woken up uh, by the sounds of the gates opening up. The ferry pulls into the dock, and you just get off. And then you step off the boat.
If we're able to leave immediately and go straight to the place, we should do that. Wilma and the guy, they have the information too. They'll tell everyone we don't need to stay around. Let's just head for where we need to go.
You're being paranoid, but I suppose it doesn't hurt to expedite our exit.
You realize we haven't spoken to this person since we blew up their building or whatever?
And they don't know that we are the ones who did it?
Well, we don't know if they don't know. We haven't seen them since then. You not remember? We blew up the building. Then we were chased by gargoyles through the city. Then we took the ferry north.
No, we
haven't
didn't
spoken
blow
to
up
them
the
again.
building. We
You
neutralized
talk
their
to them again.
we neutralized their
Oh.
wyverns. We neutralized their alchemist fire. That's what we did. We didn't blow anything up.
Yeah, remember you talked to them again, and then she started asking you, like, hey, do you know anything about... And then you, like, knocked over something on her desk and ran away.
Yeah, let's just go. Let's just leave.
Well, Kurg, you're obviously the more cognizant of the two of you. If you could do your best to try and convince the people of Newtown that saltwater seems to be a better deterrent than fire, it should be...
I mean, that'll be good for, like, the actual real problem. House Moik, those people are
Yes.
kind of, you know,
Stuck
he,
in
like,
their
does
ways.
the cuckoo hand gesture. I'm just gonna see how things kind of play out. I assume House Dim is gonna be coming through not too soon from now to figure things out. I doubt that they want the whole... No, I'm not gonna say it in public thing from happening.
Right. And I forget, Tommy forgot. Did we tell the matron mother of House Dim about the mind flayer that's helping us from the shadows?
You did not mention that now.
Okay, cool.
All right.
So anyway,
Alrighty, well, yeah, you all continue onwards as you get to about this bridge here is where you see Kurg and Wilma separate from you. They say their goodbyes, and then you go to the southeastern gate. Let's see here. The Porrid Gate, which no, you didn't enter through this gate. You entered through here. Yeah, you are let out of the city, provided you are all ready to go, and out into the world. Nope.
Yeah, we have to fucking...
Yeah, what pace do you all wish to travel at?
I would argue that we are so excited to finally be leaving the fucking Underdark that we'd probably be moving pretty quickly.
yeah.
Mira's
Yeah,
gonna
fast.
float along with everyone else, but like it'll look like she's laying on her back reading a book.
Simon will actually be on his back reading a book because he doesn't have to worry about his ankling pulling him along. He can just get on the carpet and just vibe.
Oh, the carpet! Can't more than one person ride the carpet
Yeah.
anyway?
Would anybody like to
I
ride
know.
this
Small
fun?
carpet.
Would anybody like to ride this fun new carpet with me?
Small carpet.
How small?
Carpet of flying. It's 3x5.
Oh, that's
Also, what do you mean by me? Like, Mira is literally laying on her back.
I thought you were levitating, and then having your.
She's levitating on her back.
We're not laying on anything.
Yeah, but it's the same thing as it's the same sensation as laying. I'm weightless. It's not like I feel like I'm standing.
You're right. You don't. It doesn't feel like you have anything plush on your back, and it's not comfy. It's just there, existent.
Why are you? I gave you this rug. Why?
I'm
Why
just-
are you
I-
knocking my flying?
I'm just being a stinker.
Yeah, unironically, though, Simon is like sitting on it crisscross, like reading his what was it? I had a book. The Traveler's Guide to the Unknown, Traveler's Guide to Undercommon. Yeah, although I suppose I don't really need that anymore since we're probably never coming back.
Mira can give you a new book. Mira reaches into her giant book on her back and pulls out like a graphic novel for you.
No, I don't participate in comics.
All right, she ruffles around and pulls out a schematic of some weird machine. I don't know.
How does that help me?
There's no pleasing you. She just floats
No,
along.
I
She
mean,
follows everyone else.
I don't have the materials or the time. That's an entire steam engine. I don't.
You're talking to her, but she's already reading her own book. She's just reading. She's just going through pages.
Alrighty, so the two plebs walk while Simon and Mira float along. Let's go ahead and get our first travel encounter from Geralt. Roll me a d20.
Sure thing.
Let me pull up the spreadsheet.
I'm gonna go to
Woo!
19.
First roll of the session.
Okay.
Wait a
Let's
minute.
go.
Okay, I'll wait. I'll wait to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, first roll of the session.
Fireball demon. Fireball demon. Fireball demon.
If it's the fireball demon, I am quitting. No, I'm just kidding.
Double it and send it to the
Great.
next guy.
By the way, Meeper, I can't see the map.
What?
I just had to refresh it a lot before I could see it. I had to keep reloading the page.
I did.
Do you not see V-Brand Underdark?
I see dark. That's it.
Let's see here. You're on a iPad, right?
Nope, laptop.
Laptop?
More like
But
a
it is
laptop.
iOS.
It is iOS, yes.
Let me try something here. Let me just see, because I know Dice So Nice can be
Shit,
problematic for some.
This is not typically the issue that it has with Dice So Nice, though, because I do have that turned off on my end.
Oh, okay, it is off.
Yep.
In that case, the only thing I can think of is that because the connection is more throttled, like you could see Mira's shop, right?
Nope. It
Even when
stopped
you
like
loaded that
halfway
map?
through it. Anything I try to load map-wise does not exist right now.
So, like, if I activate Mira's shop and it tries to load, it doesn't load for you.
Correct.
That might just be an issue of your laptop not being strong enough. I don't know how to fix that right now. The only thing I can think of is maybe look around in your settings and see if there's like a core setting to make your thing run better. Like the in the bottom left, it's giving you like an FPS.
No.
No. Can you open up the settings tab?
Yeah. It's
Can
just the
you-
map that's off.
If you go into core and then look at performance mode, what does that set to?
It's on high. I'll lower it.
Yeah, see if setting it to low fixes it. And what browser are you using?
It's in Safari right now because Chrome with it does not work well.
Not using Firefox SMH.
Well, this is a work laptop, so I'm not going to be putting anything that is not on it.
I'm back. Hello.
Hello.
We're trying to figure something out for Morgan right now. Give us a little bit.
Is my shop loading for Morgan?
No.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, if we get into combat,
Yeah,
I
it's
will-
fine. It doesn't.
I will mess with it a little more if we get into combat. I did find something that says it will fix the canvas not appearing for iOS systems, but it would require like a restart and stuff, which I don't want to do at the moment.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, so as you're going, you see, I think everyone but Geralt has seen these before, these horrible little fleshy, toothy nuggets. It appears to just be some abyssal chickens just kind of meandering about. There's about 5 of them.
Delicious. Charles, do you know what an abyssal chicken looks like?
No,
That's
I'm thinking about lighting them on fire, though.
Do we all see them?
Yeah, they're just kind of walking around, clucking,
I'll offer to
Mhm.
shoot some of them.
screeching.
I'll offer to shoot some of them.
Let Riven
I-
take the lead. He's the hunter.
I mean, they're chickens, but you know what? Go right ahead.
Ooh. Food's food. Food's food.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Charles. Here, let me just send you a picture of what abyssal chickens look like.
But also,
They're
I know what this
nasty as
is.
hell.
We're gonna kill this chicken, and then tonight a stupid octopus thing's gonna try and steal it from us.
Ah. They're awful.
Yeah,
I
they
hate
are,
them.
aren't they?
Resend me the
Hmm.
picture too, Tommy.
Yes, I will.
Alright, Meeper, I want to kill a chicken.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Technically, I have a fire bow too, so can we say that it like cooks it on impact?
It will not cook it on impact, no. It is
That-
not Minecraft.
That's dumb as hell.
Chicken.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Shut up, Tommy. Just kidding. Love you, Tommy. Where's the fucking U's on this bitch? Oh, here we go. Attack. No. No.
Whoa! Abyssal chicken eggs go for 100 gold on the market, according to this. Maybe we should just capture all of them. Who wants 5 chickens?
Chickens, yes. Abyssal chickens, no.
It's no letting me attack.
Maybe you need your token.
It lets
on
me
the-
run damage.
I go into Riven, inventory, Dragon Wing Longbow, click the roll button, attack damage. Yeah, it's right here for me.
I can get damage. I cannot get attack. It's the new fuck-ass system, and I have to attune to it first. No.
No, try clicking on the Riven. Right, you can't.
Haha.
Actors. Like click on Riven, inventory, Dragon Wing Longbow. So when you mouse over the Dragon Wing Longbow, you see the little dice button over the image that appears.
Yeah.
And then you click that, and then
It
you
don't do
go
shit.
into. When you go into the chat, you should see
Yeah.
it, right? You
Well, that
only
would
see
normally
damage?
be. Right now I click it and it do nothing.
On the far
I'll
right of
click
your
it
screen,
for
what do you
you.
see?
The chat box.
What's the last chat thing?
It's the thing that I just rolled now a minute and 8 seconds ago. I'm physically clicking it and it's not doing it.
Oh, okay.
What? It's a +3, right? That's my thing.
Yeah, I rolled an 18 for you, which will hit.
Cute. I can roll damage. Make that make sense.
All right, 17. Yeah, you fire your dragon wing longbow and you hit one of these abyssal chickens. You hear a sort of guttural clucking screech as the other 4 of them scamper off. And
Not a chance to hit another one before they scamper.
no.
Fair. All right, I'm gonna go pick it up and shake it and say, "Chicken."
All right.
If
You
you
do
say
that.
so.
Can I get a perception check from everyone?
You keep calling it
Oh,
a
God.
chicken. It doesn't. Perception.
It would have been funny if Riven chased after the ones that ran away, but like on all fours, like a real cat.
Oh, 12.
We hear shaking as the Cyclops approaches, crying that we killed his favorite chicken.
My chicken.
Fuck, I got a 2. I got such a shitty perception roll.
Then we have to kill the Cyclops, and then Poseidon will be on our ass.
Mira is just fully wrapped up in this book right now.
Though the chickens are able to lay their eggs in any creature, chicken trees form protective cysts around eggs laid in their branches, which nourish the chickens to adulthood, protecting them from predation in their vulnerable juvenile years. Abyssal chickens.
Yeah, that's how chickens work.
Abyssal chickens grow on trees.
That's where all chickens grow. What are you talking about?
Oh man. These guys are truly nightmarish. Well, I'm not going to butcher that thing.
No, I have no issue butchering it.
I'm also hesitant to eat it, but I suppose, when in Rome, or when in the Underdark.
No, yeah. If it comes to the point that I am served that abyssal chicken, I am sacred flaming the chicken meat in front of me just to be safe.
All right, let's see here. Riven and Geralt,
Yo,
you hear kind of from the distance. The hell was that?
uh-oh.
Damn! And you start to hear like running towards you. You hear somebody be like, "Damn troglodytes, going after my chickens again!"
That's I'm hitting pass without a trace. Instantly, I'm hitting pass without a trace.
All right. Yeah, so you're gonna try and hide.
Yep, all of us. I got 30 feet of darkness.
Alrighty. Yeah. Do you say anything, or do you just try to slink into the shadows?
I'm just gonna say, shut the fuck up and put down the dark.
Okay.
Who is this guy? What race is he?
You don't know.
We don't know, we just hear.
Okay.
You rolled a 5. You really
you
don't
might-
know.
You're
I know, but, like,
reading a book.
Yeah.
Is he outside the game? Is just curious, is all, because of the accent. I'm really curious as to who sounds like that.
We could just pay him for it.
No, their eggs sell for 100 gold each. What do you think the chickens are worth?
Probably nothing. Dead.
Let's just
And-
leave.
An amount that I probably have, but yes, I believe we should go.
Let's just leave.
If you
Mistakes were made.
If you insist.
I'm grabbing your carpet by its tassel and pulling it along.
All right. So you all are trying to bail.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Everyone, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Plus 10.
Stealth plus 10.
Yep.
24 total.
10. Roll
No.
24, 34,
12.
22. Oh, wait, no. 12 total. Oh, God.
Yikes.
I'm wearing
Uh,
heavy armor.
Yeah, what about you, Miru?
Is he?
Yes. What?
Make a stealth check.
Stealth check?
No, I apologize. Let me do that for you. My sheet is not. Oh, come on.
Make it plus 10 because Riven passed without a trace.
By the way, Meeper, I'm not sure if this this do anything, but I got a new thing where I just fully become invisible in the dark when I want.
I think you have to
It's a
like
bonus
take an
action.
action. Okay, bonus action. Well,
Yeah.
if you do go invisible, then that's advantage on the stealth check.
Okay. It doesn't. I'm pretty sure a 28 or 24 is going to be fine.
26.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You, Garrel, you're kind of just on the tail end as everyone kind of rushes ahead of you. You see a deep gnome walk out. You see him have a crossbow that's about as big as him, and he's like, "Where is you? You'll be good eating."
Where is he?
But then you see him go off down another tunnel as you all sprint off with your ill-gotten gains.
Can you do us a favor and tell us the actual name of that race for deep gnomes? What are they called again?
Zvifferblin?
Thank you.
I believe we just participated in banditry.
Not knowingly.
Do we still have the chicken or do we leave it behind?
I'm
Yeah,
going
you
to
still
hold
have
it
it.
up. I'm going to hold it up.
All right.
I don't.
Yeah.
Trust,
That's going to be dinner.
I don't.
Have fun.
I don't trust
In
a
the-
creature whose back end opens up like that.
In the top left of our screens, it just says you've lost karma for this.
It's a chicken. You have to eat.
Well, surrounded by edible mushrooms and other underdark flora and fauna.
The top left says we've gained a 20 gold bounty for Old Town or New Town Fair in Ranson.
Yep. All right. Mira, go ahead and give us a travel encounter.
Okay. That's just a 20, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
A demon appears and asks if
A demon appears and asks us if we're circumcised.
I'm religious. Of course I am.
Ah, then you get the fireball.
We're just going to say the demon is anti-Semitic, and it's like, all right, I guess we have to take care of
Whoa,
it.
whoa! What does anti-Semitism have to do with circumcision?
A Jewish tiefling.
Oy vey.
Not all Jews get circumcised. Not every circumcision is Jewish.
Yeah, but that's the origin of circumcision as Jewish people.
That is actively false.
Are you
Actively
sure?
false.
Because
Yes.
because there's recorded instances of Jewish people doing circumcision going back to well before BC. So like,
Yes, but also other cultures
Correct.
doing it well before BC.
Yeah.
Like who? I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna look this up. Hold on.
Tons of other cultures that are not documented or white, thus they do not have as much documentation that you will read. Period. Period.
I'm not trying to upset anybody.
History is
It's
upsetting.
also this isn't a white. It's not like a white pride thing. Circumcision is a bad thing. Like, it's a terrible thing.
Yeah, it's one less thing I have to clean.
Ah! Meeper, what's happening?
Yeah. As you are going, you see
The foreskin collector.
one of the walls in like the tunnel you're in is kind of like made of this smooth, sheer metal. It's kind of like round, but like if it was a sphere, then it's obviously much bigger and encased in the rock.
I knock on it.
You knock on it, just kind of like makes some pinging noises. It seems pretty sturdy.
Are there any seams or grooves or any kind of markings?
Give me an investigation check.
I'm Viking at those. 25.
Okay, yes, you look around, you see that there is a seam. It looks like it might be able to sort of make an opening for you. However, it is incredibly thin. You wouldn't be able to fit your fingers in it.
I'm going to wedge a
Well-
dagger in there.
Wait, you could probably fit your fingers.
You know what? That's true. I wedge my screwdriver finger in there to try and pry it open.
Okay, yeah, make me a check with your Tinkerer tools.
There's a button for that now. I'm gonna luck that. Much better. Gentleman's 20.
All right, yeah, you can tell that it's almost sort of like a handle or something in there, but it's incredibly wide and flat, and like it doesn't seem to really give until you basically like fan out your fingers in a way to like put pressure along the whole way of it. But when you do so, it's like opening a door on a doorknob, and it just sort of slots open and it slides down, and there's an interior to this thing.
That's very strange.
What do
Do
we
we have
see
a-
inside?
Do we have a map for this, or is this all gonna be theater of the mind? I don't mind.
Theater of the mind, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna tentatively go in. I'm gonna grab my little light stone and I'm gonna cup my hands around it so the light moves forward like a flashlight.
What's the architecture?
The architecture it's sort of like the outside, but it's all very smooth inside. A lot of divots and other things. Nothing's very angular.
Is it like a spelljammer?
Based on your initial look through it and the fact that you've seen at least a few of them now, you think it might be some type of spelljammer ship, yeah.
Good lord.
If I had a silver for every vessel I found underground,
You know, shit.
a
We've been on a
free
lot of.
silver.
We have a lot of them so far.
which isn't a lot,
I think this
but
is
it's weird that it's happened twice.
This is the third spelljammer we've seen down here.
What
This
do
is
we
a
see in
fourth.
this?
Is
Is
it the
this-
fourth? No, because the Nautiloid isn't a spelljammer, is it?
Yeah, it's spelljammer enough.
It's
Fourth
spelljammer
spaceship.
adjacent.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Are we like the room that we're looking into now? Is it the main deck? Is it a hallway? Can we go forward? Should we take a left? Like, we need more information before we proceed.
Yeah, you look inside. It does appear to go into it's like it is a room, but the room itself is spherical. Like you feel like you would have kind of trouble moving
Okay.
about the space because there's like no flat ground to stand on. The room itself, however, beyond being kind of like very humid, seems not untouched, but like not many
Preserved.
people have been through here. Yeah, kind of
Like
preserved.
it's like the air is old. It's been kept airtight.
Are there any distinctive smells? Rotting flesh, maybe, or like that smell when there's electricity in the air, you kind of smell the ozone. Anything that sort of sticks out.
Any furniture?
There is furniture. The only way I could describe it is like those old 70s like egg chairs.
Okay. Men in Black.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Other than the only real vibe you get again is this whole place is humid and like not moist, but like, you know, you put your light up to something and like things that generally wouldn't be reflective are as if they're glistening.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, you cast Detect Magic. Let me see. I don't think it can really see through walls, right?
Only a few inches if it's metal.
Foot of stone, inch of common metal, thin sheet of lead, 3 feet of wood or dirt. Okay.
I just want to see if there's anything magical in this room with us.
No, not really.
Okay. Are there other doors? Other like similar things to open, or?
Yes, there are.
What do you think, Riven?
Huh?
Mira said, "What do you think, Riven?"
This is not really my wheelhouse.
I'm going to look around. I'm going to feel around for anything that resembles a control panel. See if I can
Riven,
turn on some
Riven,
lights.
there's an abyssal chicken somewhere in this spaceship, Riven. We gotta find it.
Riven's sliding on the floor like a cat in a car.
Yeah, you can give me an investigation check, Simon.
Let's. That was almost a nat one. Dirty 20 again.
Alrighty. You don't really find a control panel per se. Instead, you find this weird sort of like, it's like a cube, but it has like cheese grater divots on it essentially, but without like the grater part, like they're not bladed. And it seems to be like, you know, you're a techie guy, you know that this thing is wired to this room.
This is a plasmoid chip. That's why the door handle is fucking jank as shit. That's why the interface is jank as shit. It's for plasmoids.
I'm gonna fuck with the cube. I'm gonna see if I can't like.
That's
Yeah.
also why it's hella humid in here too. By the way, throwing that out there. Go ahead.
You want to see if I can't get a, an idea of how it works, and if it is indeed designed for something that is mercurial in form, we'll see if maybe Mira's Inkling can do something, since it's essentially.
Oh, that's not a.
Since
That's a crazy idea.
Since it's liquid.
Yeah. Before I mess with the cube, I'll have my Inkling try to open one of the doors.
All right. Yeah, your Inkling kind of has to stretch themselves thin to do it, but they do manage to pull the handle open on one of the doors. It slides in, and they kind of slot back into their normal cat form. This room has 2 doors on what could be considered the air quotes ground level. They both kind of go to like this tubular shape. And then there's one that's kind of like going up diagonally.
I love this so far.
To this room.
I love this so far, and I'm totally fine with being theater of the mind. But I'm gonna guess that past Meeper put this in the random events thing, and with the mindset of, oh, I'll make that later. They won't get that soon. And now present day Meeper's having to deal with it. Am I right?
No, this is all improvised.
Oh, never mind.
Improv.
I'm not gonna go into the room of rooms. I'll go back. I'll stay in the main room with everyone else and open the other door.
How's my cheese grater fiddling going?
Give me a Tinker tool check.
Wowie fucking zowie. I'm gonna luck that again. Okay.
All right. You can mess with things which are in the first kind of external layer, but you can tell that it goes deeper, and you are just like, you do not have the finesse for it. You can mess with some things, namely, you are able to flick like what you think is a light switch, but nothing really happens. You also try messing with the doors, and you hear like a kachuk from the door that's kind of like up diagonally above you, as if it unlocked. However, it does not open on its own. It seems as if this thing has like no power at all.
I'll bring my plasmoid over to the my inkling over to the cheese grater and try to help Tommy.
I wouldn't bother. There seems to be some sort of deficit of energy.
Yeah, but he can reach farther in than you. Maybe he could turn on the power.
Well, I don't think it's a matter of... I think it's whatever source of power this thing had. This ship that we're in was running on is no longer powering the ship at large. It might be a good idea for us to continue exploring the rest of the ship. Maybe find, hopefully, evidence of some sort of crew, or maybe a room in which they stored their fuel or something.
Can I just try one time with the inkling on the cheese grater?
I suppose it would.
Sure, have your inkling give me an intelligence check.
Oh, that's so dirty. Fine. Let me find his sheet.
Here, I'll help out a little bit. I'm going to look at the inkling. You've got this little guy, and I'm going to give it a
No shit.
flash of genius.
He's just barely. He's a 6 in intelligence, so he's just barely like sentient. You said just a raw intelligence check or something else?
Yeah, raw intelligence.
Okay. Ayo.
You'll be able to add a plus
Flash of
4 to
genius
that.
adds. Right, 18? Yeah. Pepto sort of slimes about it for a bit. And you see them mess around with some stuff. They avoid, or before pulling it, they show you like a lever which says like it essentially, you can tell that it would just drop a bunch of slime in the room, like rehumidify it, and you tell Pepto not to pull that one. But then Pepto does find something else and flicks it, and you hear a like a kachuk noise from like the cylindrical table underneath where this thing is.
So there's a button that would drop a bunch of slime in the room?
Yeah.
I assume it'll be like plasmoids and we have to fight them. They will be hostile. We won't be able to talk to them, huh?
Well, it's like to rehumidify the room, so you just like, it would probably be non-living slime, and it would just be really gross.
Okay, well, yeah. Alright, I pull out Pepto and alright, Tommy, lead the way. You're the ship person.
Yeah, I'm going to... I suppose that... Yeah. Thinking back on the way other Spelljammer ships are designed, the ones that I've been in, even the Nautiloid, I'm gonna try and navigate to what... just based... Again, just like using everything else I've seen down here as a frame of reference. Try and find my way to some sort of engine room or storage room.
Alrighty.
I'll follow Tommy and use Pepto for any doors that we need to open.
Yeah, Simon can give me a raw intelligence check.
Raw and...
I'm Pepto-Bismol.
My name is Pepto-Bismol.
That's a 12.
You're just rocking the 12?
Yeah, I have 1 luck point left.
Alrighty. Yeah, you kind of look at the options. Then you remember that one of them was locked, and that one seems the most interesting to you. However, you will have to kind of scramble to climb up to it.
No, we don't.
Yeah, no, I don't. So I don't have to climb anything.
You two will not. If Riven and Garrel wish to follow, they will.
I mean, not if we just send the rug down in trips.
True.
Yeah, I'll go up there, and I will actually, Mira. I don't suppose you have the knock spell prepared.
You know what? I might. Let me check. Do I have knock prepared? Knock's a great spell. I do have knock prepared.
Would you kindly open this door for us?
Absolutely.
You already unlocked it.
Oh, that was what the chunk was?
Yeah.
Okay,
then
well-
can I? Is there? Are we just floating next to a door, or is there not a floor in front of the door?
When the door opens up, there is a floor, but it is at a 45-degree angle, and it is sheer metal.
Okay, I'll just stay flying. I mean, I think Tommy and I are fine to split off from the group.
If anybody would like to come with us, I'd be more than happy to send the carpet down to pick you up.
Are you saying you're gonna go on the 45-degree sheer metal slope?
Simon has a grappling hook arm, remember? If there's anything in the room he can hold on to, he can keep himself steady.
It's flat, everything. Remember?
Is there anything in the room that Simon's whip shot could ostensibly hang on to?
Not unless you look in the room that you're about to go into.
Let's just split
You
the
find
party. It's
something.
fine.
Well, I suppose then Mira and I will be right back. Don't get into too much trouble.
I make 0 promises.
Riven,
Riven,
I trust you implicitly. Make sure that the tiefling doesn't do any more harm than he already has.
I'm setting up a campfire to cook the chicken already.
Indoors in
Okay.
this humid ass. In this
Absolutely.
humid ass.
Indoors. Indoors.
Yeah.
Beaver, did I guess that this was a
Take it away,
plasma ship
Penny.
crazy fast?
Mm.
Oh, come on.
Watch it not be a plasma chip. Watch it just be like
I
a
really
ship.
think it is, though.
Watch it be a ship that these weird like mushroom people with like tendrils that come out of their fingers like little tiny vines.
What makes me really proud of the guess is two things. The only thing I based that off of is A, I know that they're from space, plasmoids are, but two, like I was thinking like logically, like the layout of the ship, I'm like the door handles are really, really tiny and the interface is super jank, like you can't put fingers in those holes, like how does that work? And I was like, oh, plasmoid, it's humid too, which is perfect for them. So I was like, it has to be, it's just logic, and so I came to it, and I'm really proud of that guess. I've never ever looked up plasmoid ships or anything like that, so I didn't already know that. I just truly did a logic guess.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you want to go first, since you can see in the dark, I will follow.
I'll do that.
Alrighty. So, you go into this room.
I'm gonna
You
yell really
see-
quick. Can I yell really quick? We come in peace. We come in peace. If there's anyone here that we can help, we'll help you.
You say that, but your words echo amongst the presumably empty halls.
I doubt there's much
Uh,
of anything living here anymore.
Well, plasmoids are immortal and they don't need food or water.
They're not immortal. They only live like 100 years. You enter this room. It's very clearly sort of a nexus of some kind. You see that there are 8 ways to go, including the way you came from. They're all in sort of like a diagonal, some going up, some going down. And then in the center of the room, kind of just on the floor, is just a bunch of scrap metal that's kind of glowing.
Glowing scrap metal?
Yeah.
Is it glowing purple?
Is it glowing because
No.
of the? Is it glowing because of detect magic?
No.
Okay, Simon's going to get down real close and Arcana check it.
I bet you don't get cancer from the radioactive metal.
What'd you find in there?
Shut up, Geralt.
Nothing. Let's see what
Okay.
Let's see what
Tommy-
this is.
Simon and I shared knowing looks, like we don't want to share with the fucking new guy.
We're int characters. We're a class above the rest of them.
Alrighty. Yeah.
Does my
so you
detect
look
magic
this
find
over.
anything?
Yes. This pile actually is giving off magic energy.
Okay. I'll wait for the Arcana check, but I'm definitely going to focus on it to see what type it is.
The type of magic that it is necrotic.
Oh, I'd grab Simon's shoulder and pull him back a little bit. It's necrotic, Simon.
Well, then I'll touch it with my non-flesh hand. I'm not worried
No,
about
that
necrotic
is-
magic.
That doesn't seem smart.
Yeah. So you touch it with your robot hand, and the hand itself is generally fine, but the inbuilt nervous system definitely sends you twinges of pain and don't touch this and don't fuck with this.
Why don't we put the weird death metal in your briefcase, Simon, and just leave it there for now?
I suppose we could take it with us, but I don't really... One moment. I'm gonna take a, like the calipers that I would use to, like, hold a piece of hot metal before, like, I like...
Or transform your hand into calipers.
Well, Meeper just said that even through my robotic hand, I'm getting that yucky twinge of pain.
That's because you're using your hand in hand mode. You got to use it in tool mode.
You're in tool mode.
How? Okay, first
True.
off, is there anything else in this room? Maybe this, like, dropped in from a vent on the ceiling, or maybe this pile of necrotic scrap metal is, like, part of a machine that's broken somewhere else in the room, something like that. I don't want to just take radioactive scrap.
Is it actually just like chunks of metal, or is it like here's a piece that could be an axle, and here's a piece that could be a lever?
Give me an investigation
Here.
check.
You do that, and I'll help you. I'm helping you with it,
Okay,
Simon.
so
Yeah.
advantage then.
Yes.
Well, that was a 3 and a 4 respectively.
You're a cut
So,
below the rest.
you know what? I am gonna just use that last luck point. Watch it be a 4 again. Okay, no, good. It's 15.
Okay, yeah, you look around the room. You can tell that because of the spherical shape of the room, anything that broke kind of ended up in the center of this room. However, whatever this was clearly suspended by, like, support beams into the center of the room and was like a large machine of some kind. You see wires and tubes and other things which are just dangling limp, all kind of falling into the center of the room. It seems either this was destroyed and then it sunk in here because of the gravity, or maybe it wasn't ever supposed to be in a gravitational environment and just collapsed on its own weight. You're unsure.
Does it look
the pieces,
like
So
maybe?
do they? Sorry, go ahead.
Does it look like maybe the parts of the machine that were in the center of the room, like turbines or anything that? Does it look like maybe this pile of scrap metal was being powered by something? Like it was powering something, or part of something that was being powered? Like, is this
Yes, it does.
this necrotic energy seems fuel-esque?
Sorta, yeah. It
Is
gives you that
nuclear-
vibe.
Okay,
Is nuclear radiation just necrotic energy in this world?
just tell me if I'm wrong. Did we find the reactor, or what's left of it?
This appears to be the engine of some kind, yeah.
Okay. I think we might have found the engine room and some sort of advanced fuel reactor, or at least the scraps of which.
Could I use?
I think
Could I use
this-
telekinesis to move two pieces together and then try to cast mending?
I feel like this.
Sadly, I know the range of mending.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we can fly.
Yeah, but the range is touch.
All right.
Oh. I'm
Do
not gonna.
Do
I'm not
you
gonna
want to
do that.
touch the?
I'm not. No. I'm not doing that.
No, I'll do it. I'll pick it up with my not flesh hand and I'll fly up on the carpet, wincing in pain as I do, and try and put this back into whatever shape it was in before it collapsed under its own weight.
Well, it's in many, many pieces, but
Oh.
you can try and put 2 pieces back together.
Yeah. If this seems
Can we extrapolate what the shape was when it was all together? Like, was it a sphere? Was it a skull? Like, can we extrapolate what the shape was?
Give me a raw intelligence check.
If this is too much trouble to parse out, I feel like we could just move on to another room.
I really want to take it with us, though, if we're just leaving.
All right. Yeah, you can tell that it was in the shape of a sphere. However, it seems as if there were holes in the sphere on each of its faces to allow the interior to be visible from the outside.
Okay.
Was the engine of this thing a demon core?
Let's put the pieces in your bag, Simon.
Respectfully, I don't think I will be doing that. I've got things in
You
my
have-
bag, and this necrotic energy might leak out and pollute the rest of my belongings. If you want, you can put it in your bag. In fact, you can put it in your shop where there's ample space.
Don't I have a bag of holding now? Didn't I get one? Or am I thinking of a different campaign?
You're thinking of a different campaign.
I can't put it in my house. That's not how the house works.
I really don't think we should take it with us. At the very least, I think it's just here to serve as narrative foil.
Okay, fine. You know what? Wait. I'll cast Identify.
I don't think that's necessary. We've already uncovered that it's some sort of...
Yeah, but if I do Identify, we won't figure out it's some sort of anything. We'll figure out what it is.
It's a means by which this ship processed certain types of magical fuels to make
What
their
is it?
ship
What do we
go.
have to lose by casting Identify?
Time. I'm bored.
Alright, fine. I won't.
Alright.
Let's just leave.
No, identify it.
You don't want to touch it?
Go
But does
ahead.
Identify also touch?
Yeah.
Here, let me do it. Let me do it with my
You could have Pepto touch it. They can do touch spells for you.
No, I'm not
Oh,
stupid.
so
We're
can
not
Ada.
doing that.
Ada can do touch spells too. Are you willing to risk the life of my sister?
I'm not doing Pepto. Pepto ain't touched that thing.
No. Here, let me do it. And I straight up cast Identify out of spite. I do.
Alright.
I do.
Okay. Yeah, the Identify spell tells you that this is a biomatter engine. Throw biomatter in, get explosion.
Right. So it's
So if Pepto touched it, it would have blown up.
Pepto would have been engulfed in a green fireball explosion and died.
It is
instantly.
Why do you hate Pepto?
I didn't say Pepto does it. I said it's an option.
exactly
Anything
what,
is an option.
is exactly what I said it was moments
But also,
ago. It
Do you not
is
realize how? Sami, wait a minute. Hold on. Why would Simon in universe? Why don't you want this? Why wouldn't you want to just throw this down the throat of every bad guy we meet? Why? This is the ultimate weapon right here, and we have a whole pile of them.
Meeper, with the scrap metal that I bought from Farron Aranzan, does this seem like something that I might be able to replace, to repair and like make useful to myself?
Just throw them
Over
at
the course
people.
of about a decade, yeah.
What? Hold on. If Pepto touching it would make Pepto just burst into green flames and be incinerated, then why wouldn't we just throw this at shit? Like, why wouldn't I just use telekinesis to yeet, or your robot arm
I
to
think
yeet one of these rocks in someone's face?
I think Meeper was joking that your familiar has the HP of a familiar.
Still.
Mm,
All right, let's just leave them. That's fine.
I appreciate the
the thought that went into that idea, but really, it would take me far too long to make anything useful out of this.
You just throw it. What do you mean make something useful? You just throw it at people.
Yes, and then they'll realize, ouch, this sucks, and then get away from it.
Yeah, but I don't think it's just a little sizzle. I'm pretty confident. Like, now Meeper's torn, because now if I do touch it and it blows my arm off or something, then then we realize that it's way more useful.
I'm
Why
going
you do
to...
that?
Probably just gonna do like a d6 necrotic damage to you.
Geralt,
My perception
Geralt,
18
Geralt,
would be-
can I get your help with something? And I'll send the carpet down to Geralt.
All right,
Climb
I
on.
get on the carpet.
Climb on. And I move the carpet back up. Would you mind touching this pile of scrap metal for me?
Yes! Yes!
All right, yeah, Geralt, you're in this room. There's multiple entrances and exits. You see a bunch of wires kind of fanning out into the center of this room where there's a pile of scrap metal that glows a sickly green.
Nothing happened when I touched it. And I
Ger-
wave my metal arm, hoping that is just sort of like...
Geralt, you love glowing rocks. Here.
That is true. I do love glowing rocks. Try to think.
You're not gonna die if you touch it, though, so we know that.
I
Just
know.
Go for it. Go for it. Let's see how much it does. Come on.
Looks like a pile of scrap. I could probably mend this. And I grab 2 pieces to mend together.
All right.
One in each
You-
hand.
You pick up 2 pieces. Can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
I'm good at those. Constitution. How do I roll the saving throw? There we go.
Is that a fucking 1?
13. Let's
11.
go.
13? Okay, you pass. It does kind of like, it's not hot to the touch, but then you see like sparks of green come out of it, and you feel like it's somehow also cold as you take 4 total damage between fire and necrotic damage.
Fuck.
But you
Mira-
have it to
Mira
2.
flies out of the room and continues exploring.
All right. First of all, Geralt, now we're even.
That was bad.
Now we're even. And secondly, Mira, I told you it would be useless. Let's leave it here and continue on.
I sacred flame the metal.
Yes.
How dare it burn me? I burn it.
Nothing
No,
much
no,
happens.
it's an old fuel reactor. We're in a spaceship.
Well, at the moment it appears to be a ground ship.
Nothing gets past you, does it?
Not even a little.
I'm gonna have fun being mean to Geralt.
Alrighty. Yeah. Do you head back to the main room and just leave? Or are you going to check out anywhere else?
Is there
I
any
think
other?
the
Is there like a door on the other side of this reactor room?
There's like 7 other doors.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and open some more doors, see what's behind them.
Alrighty. Do you want to go to one of the upper ones or one of the lower ones?
I'm back.
Can
I
I-
got fruit by the foot.
Can I go back and grab Riven so that the party's not split up? Riven's just not sitting in a room alone.
We are in a well, hold on. We are in a spherical room. I was sort of like at the bottom of this room. Like me and Mira were sitting at the. I'm assuming maybe you said it was spherical, right? We're at
Yeah.
we're at like the bottom of that divot where all the busted up material was collected.
Yeah. So that you don't have to stand there, you two have kind of just been standing in the entranceway.
Floating on carpet and air,
Or yeah,
respectively.
just floating around the room. Anyone who's standing would kind of stand in the entranceway to avoid falling into the fun pit.
I'm just having the reason I'm only asking because I'm having trouble picturing this place as a little bit. That's all. Excuse me.
It's a weird looking
Goodness.
place. It's hard to picture.
Does it seem like we are in a series of concentric spheres? Like every single room is spherical in nature.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting.
I have a weird question. The cylinder that the cheese grater control panel was sitting on top of, was
Mhm.
it facing like up, like straight up, or like what angle was it sitting at?
It was like the thing that was in the bottom of the divot of the room. So yeah, it was just facing up.
Okay, 'cause I'm trying to render the topography in my brain. Let's see.
It's definitely a plasmoid ship.
All right, I'm gonna since I found the reactor room like I was looking for. I'm also gonna try and see if there's any crew quarters, maybe some sort of pods that they sleep in where they don't have to maintain a full physical form, sort of like in
Some buckets.
Deep Space Nine, where the changelings just sort of turn into goo at night.
Like Odo, he sleeps in a bucket.
Yeah.
Yes, let's go find Odo's
Yeah.
bucket.
Let's go find an Odo bucket.
Okay. Yeah, you go into another room. I guess I'll just roll a d8 and see where you end up. Rolling ones. Alrighty. Yeah. You try another door, and you end up in a room which is not a sphere because it's about half fucking broken and there's just cave wall everywhere and everything's broken and destroyed. And it seems like the only way you can get into this room now is through the way you took.
Huh. Well,
Is there anything in this room aside from cave wall?
Give me an investigation check.
Hell yeah, I'm bad at those.
I'll do one too.
Are we gonna find Brulee in one of these rooms?
Yeah, I wanted to get ahead on RPing here.
Big 2-5.
Yeah, Simon, you look around. You see more of this sort of egg-shaped furniture, although it's mostly broken and destroyed. And you see more of those sort of cheese grater control panels, also broken. There's a lot of them, but you also see a lot of broken glass around. And you come to the conclusion this might have been the bridge.
Ah.
Is there any containers full of liquid anywhere?
No.
I had
This room isn't even humid or liquidy.
I had a brilliant idea just now. I'm gonna see if this is the bridge. I'm gonna see if there's any sort of like place for me to set up my Spelljammer helmet that I took from the first Spelljammer.
No. This room is totally worthless and destroyed.
Okay, just like because I can't interact with this control panel, but I can interact with the Spelljammer's control panel.
All right. Let's just keep rolling that d8, but every time we find a room, we can't go back to that room again because we know where it is already, and until we've explored this whole place.
Alright. You go up to another room. You go to one of the rooms that are down, or at least you managed to go down. You kind of slide down into it. And you see that while this room is a sphere, it's also kind of like what I could only describe as like a washing machine interior. There's just like, if you have trypophobia, you're not happy if you're in this room. There's just a lot of divots just on all the walls.
This is where they sleep.
Is there anything to anything in this room that might help us discern what the purpose of it is, aside from just being?
Do any of the divots have things in them?
Give me a perception check.
I believe this is a washroom.
Can one of them be helping me for this?
Yeah, Simon is like looking.
I'll cast guidance on you.
Simon is just looking at every inch of this place, trying to figure it out as well.
Can you roll the advantage? Hold on.
Also add a d4.
You just rolled double sevens. That is hilarious.
And then
Let's
1d
go.
and then 1d4 plus
1d4 plus that.
And then you know what? Add my flash of genius to that too. That's fine.
That's what?
That's another just +4. So that's an
So
18 total.
All right. Yeah, Mira, you kind of poke your head into some of these divots, and then you kind of like, because again, the floor is very sheer, so you kind of like slip into one.
I'm
you
flying.
kind of just, I don't care. You sort of just slip into one, and you naturally end up like curling into a ball, and it's cozy, and that's all you
Aw.
really figure out.
I'm gonna tell Simon. I think this is where they slept.
All right. So we found the crew quarters. Is there anybody asleep in here? Is there any? I'm gonna look
No,
around and
they all seem empty.
All right, let's keep searching the place until so it was a D8, and we've done 2 rooms now. So now 6 more to go.
You've done 3 rooms.
Yeah, whatever.
Alrighty. You go to another room that was off of this one. It seems to be the one on the far side of the entrance. And this room, you just see a bunch of old, dried bones and like some flaky, what looks to be like maybe plant matter. Just kind of in the center of the divot in the middle of the room.
That's probably the dried up, like, plasmoid queen, and the bones were what she was last digesting. I don't know. I'm just making shit up now. What kind of bones?
Give me a medicine check.
I'll do that, but can you at least just tell me if it's like if they're like chicken sized or human sized or dinosaur sized?
They're a little bigger than human size.
Yeah, for all you know, they could be flawed.
Valid?
Woo!
All right. You look through the bones and you see. It takes until you see one of the really big teeth to realize that one of these is definitely half of what is just a really, really big rodent's skull.
Space hamster.
That's what it appears to be. Yes.
Yeah, space hamsters. They were probably eating space hamsters. I don't
Oh
know.
my god. Oh my
Do
god,
plasmoids eat
this
space
is not a
hamsters?
this is not a plasmoid ship.
It totally is.
A space hamster ship.
Just because they had pet or food space hamsters doesn't mean it's not a
Did the
plasmoid ship.
divots in what Simon assumed was the crew quarters seem like perfect size for space hamsters?
Not
How
really.
the-
No.
Okay.
Also, how the fuck would the space hamsters have operated the cheese grater?
With their tiny fingers.
Man,
That's not how that
That's
works.
fair. That's fair.
I think that this plant stuff that you're talking about is a dried up plasmoid of some kind.
Plasmoids are water, though. They're not plants. They're not plantsmoids.
Well, I suppose I'll investigate the dried up plant matter in the center of the room.
Alrighty. I mean, you go up to like look at it and like you touch it and it like crumbles. It's
Right.
incredibly old. It was a fossil at that point, and you just kind of assumed that there was once a plant here, and then there was like the leftovers of a plant, and then there was just dust in the shape of a plant.
I don't think if there were plasmoids here at any point, I don't think there are any now.
I wonder where
almost
they could have
done.
gone.
We're almost done anyway. There's like 2 rooms left or something.
Well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to continue looking. I hope Riven's doing okay. That abyssal chicken
Maybe-
smells both delicious and wretched at the same time. More-
We get back to Riven and the chicken's been like deep fried. Like it's a full 8-piece.
Morgan, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
I am not talking.
Okay, I wasn't sure because we brought up the chicken and we were interacting with you and Geralt earlier.
Yeah, cut to Morgan out cooking.
Anyway, those were a lot of rolls.
Yeah, I rolled an 8, a 1, an 8. All rooms you've
1,
been in.
an 8.
Yeah, you decide to check up another one of the upper rooms. It was connected to the bridge, but was obviously unable to go to the bridge anymore. Directly, at least. Shit. You look around this room, and you see that there are many of those like doors that you've seen and had to open up throughout the ship, but these ones are tiny.
Oh,
Let's just throw caution to the wind and open one.
I suppose, yeah. Just start opening these
All right.
doors then.
Mm-hmm.
You pop one open, and go and just roll me a raw d20.
I'm just gonna. I think.
14? Okay. Yeah, you pop it open, and you see a broken glass bottle. The liquids, or whatever its contents were, are sufficiently gone.
Oh,
There's quite a few
Okay.
broken glass bottles in there.
I will also open a couple of the doors.
Me too.
Alrighty.
I say we open them till they're all open.
Mm-hmm.
That's a natty. That's a nat 20.
All right. You pop open the one that would be directly on the ceiling. You see this big crystal orb fall out and just hit the ground and shatter.
Well, if I'm flying my carpet above it, can I, like, position
Catch
myself
it?
to where it falls onto the carpet?
Give me a dex save.
Flash of Genius, my last one.
Okay. Yeah, you open it and you initially start to flinch and then realize that you really don't want to, and you manage to catch it. It just seems to be a crystalline sphere.
I assume that it's going to soon not be crystalline anymore. I have a feeling it's going to be a plasmoid.
I'm gonna put it in my bag.
I
Alright.
open a door.
Okay, roll me a d20.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
6.
You open it up, and there's nothing but cobwebs.
13.
Okay. Mira, you open one up, and you see that there is a pouch inside.
I look inside the pouch.
Right. You open up the pouch, and you see it has a bunch of seeds in it.
I just take the pouch, I guess. I
Chicken
strap it to my side.
Chicken tree seeds.
Your turn, Tommy. You want to open another one? Because I'm gonna do this as long as
how many
lets me do it.
how many doors are left?
We'll give everyone 2 openings
Okay, cool.
and say that everything else is empty.
That's a 3.
3. All right. You open one up and give me a strength saving throw.
Okay, a raccoon tries to bite my hand. That's a -1. That's a 6.
Alrighty. You open one up, and it wasn't until you managed to break the seal that you realize that this one seemed to be under a bit of pressure. It appears as if it was in a vacuumed state, and you unvacuumed it. And as a result, you got knocked back and fell off your carpet on your ass for 10 bludgeoning damage.
Oof, damn.
Yeah.
Geralt, last one. Good luck.
Come on.
Be careful, it might have been vacuum sealed. Apparently.
14.
14. Okie dokie. Yeah. You peel one open. Inside, oddly enough, are, let's see how many.
Hyper chicken eggs.
No. You see 4
Big
odd
guys.
looking would appear. You see 4 big guys. And you feel your thighs get grabbed. No. You open up, and inside you see 4 what appear to be fruits.
Hmm.
And they
I've-
seem fresh enough.
I have something to go with the chicken.
That's
We open.
Okay.
We,
I
we
grab
open.
the fruits.
We open one of these doors, and inside is a copy of the Lusty Argonian Maid.
Volume 2.
Yeah.
That's horribly distressing. What foul curse is laid upon this place to where fruit is preserved perfectly, but the mysterious,
Is it fruit?
unidentifiable
Is it?
plant matter?
Maybe it's a weird egg. Maybe that sphere thing you found was a plasmoid egg. I don't fucking know.
I don't know. The voice of God in our ears definitely said fruit.
Mhm. These are definitely kind of fruit. I can see the seeds in them. It's fine.
Wait. This one's got writing on it. It says Nika on it.
To describe the fruit, it is green with many long, not exactly thin, but about maybe a dozen or so long, like thin, stemmy sort of points that come out of it that are like
They're abyssal
bright,
chicken eggs.
a bright pink on the end.
Abyssal
And
chicken.
they
eggs.
have like a gradient from pink to green as they go to the body of the fruit.
I think they're,
Oh, yeah.
they're probably just mangoes.
Yes.
Space
Abyssal
mangoes.
bananas.
Abyssal bananas.
These are a delicacy, I've heard.
These sound like
Wait,
abyssal chicken eggs to me.
Pink to green. Is it like they look sort of like a dragon fruit?
Or a guava.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, or a guava even.
The only way I could describe their shape is look up like Cascoon or Silcoon.
Oh, okay. That makes
Space
sense.
durians.
Yeah, they would be similar to durians, but if like the
Okay.
points on the durian were really long,
Okay.
that's another good way to describe them. And there
I just
has a
kinda-
lot less of them.
I kind of just bunch them together and put them in my bag.
Alrighty. Riven, would you like to open 2 lockers?
I'm not inside though, am I?
No, but you could be if you wanted.
Oh, okay.
19. That's a 19, baby. Stand on 19. Alrighty. You pop one open. Hold on a second.
Do I add an item again? Not that it matters.
Yeah, you find what seems to be a red crystal. It is shaped like a D8.
If I hold my hand near it, does it emit any heat or anything like that?
Nope. Seems normal to the touch.
I've heard of
it
those.
is
They're called plum
about-
bob.
It is about the size of a D8.
It looks angry.
Maybe a little bigger.
All right, I'm gonna touch it and gently clack it against my teeth.
Okay. Not much really happens.
How very cat-like.
No, does it sound deep? Does it sound like high pitched when it clacks? Does it make any like does it chip easily?
No, it doesn't chip or break or anything, and it almost feels like a marble.
Okay.
If you would like.
Is it safe to presume this is a ruby?
No, because it's more opaque than a ruby.
I'll cast Detect
Oh.
Magic on it if you want.
Sure, I suppose.
Oh,
I
also,
do that.
I'm gonna pull out that strange crystal orb and see if Mira gets a ping off of that as well.
I hold up the fruit just to be safe.
All right. All three, or no, two of the three give off magic.
Are my
The
seeds
crystal-
magic?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
The crystal gives off enchantment magic.
The blue crystal
so-
that Simon's got, right?
No, the small D8 crystal that Riven has
Okay.
gives off magic. The crystal ball that Simon has does not give off magic.
Oh.
It's an egg, dude. It's a freaking plasmoid egg. I'm calling it right now.
Yeah, so Riven's little crystal thing gives off magic. The seeds give off magic, and then the fruits also give off magic. The seeds give off evocation magic, and the fruits give off divination, then necromancy, then enchantment, then abjuration. They're kind of all
That's
over the place.
Oh my
concerning.
gosh, are they wild?
That's
Are
concerning.
they wild magic fruits?
I'm going to point to Simon's arm and point to the crystal and say, "Can I borrow that real quick?"
Yeah, yeah.
Just to see if you feel anything with it.
I want to knock on the blue crystal ball thing and just be like, "Hey, anyone in there?"
One moment. First off, yes, Riven, give me 1 sec. I'm going to cast Identify on the ball.
You cast Identify on the crystal ball. It is a crystal ball. Probably worth a good amount of money. And a good spellcasting component.
Oh, right. Very cool. I'm going to put it back in my bag. Here, and I just pull my arm off and I hand it to Riven.
I'm going to. Well, I don't know what it's going to feel like in the thing.
I thought...
I'm just going to ask you. I'm just going to hold it back out like as if it's like a wet sock and be like, I don't know what to do with this. Please.
Wait, what? What type of magic was it from the red crystal?
Enchantment.
Enchantment.
Are you asking me to put it into the slot where I keep the pearl for my
Yeah.
Identify? Oh, all right.
Yeah, just see what it is. See what you feel.
Whatever you plug this thing into, I'm pretty sure it's gonna ignite it with a. It'll be fine because it'll be a flame that doesn't hurt anything, but it'll be a flame that gives off light. It'll be a magic flame. Whatever you plug this into.
I unfit the pearl and I sort of finagle away to get the slightly smaller D8 shaped crystal into that slot that it was in to see if anything changes.
Well, nothing changes because you need to royally attune to it.
Oh, it's one of those. I'm going to
Identify it.
Yeah, I'll identify it. Okay, I'm going to put the pearl back in, and then I'll identify again. Right, give me a few minutes.
Alrighty.
While he's doing that, I'll go ahead and roll another one.
Okie dokie. 11. Okay. Yeah. You pop this one open, and you just see like just a bunch of like sludge kind of come out and kind of step away. It's just sludge. It's
I'm gonna
kinda
scoop
gross.
it up and put it in my bag.
Yuck.
All right.
That's so funny. Well, I still have got something.
Yeah, you finish identifying the crystal. It is called the Crusher's Crystal, and when you make an attack against a creature within 5 feet of you, you gain an additional d6 of damage.
Ooh. Okay.
Brad.
I'm gonna take it back and say thanks, and I'm gonna start attuning to that when I get the chance.
Oh, and I didn't say anything.
Oh,
I say this stuff. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah,
okay.
obviously.
I'm like, if Simon starts pulling some bullshit.
I say it's an inert crystal. Put it in my pocket.
Oh, Riven, this is glass. There's nothing magical about it at all. No. It looks like a marble that somebody cut strangely, a sort of a novelty.
This appears to be an alien's kidney stone. Unfortunate for them.
What color is the seeds?
The seeds? Let's see here.
I'm gonna cast Identify on them at some point anyway.
They're all kind of a bunch of random different colors. Yeah.
The seeds were evocation, weren't they?
Some of them are. Some of them are other things.
Necromancy?
Are
any of the seeds white?
Any of them white? You. I'd say no. They're all kind of like spotted in different colors.
Okay.
Splotchy. None of them are
Moldy.
After
specific
you do
color.
Identify on his gem, will you please do Identify on my seeds?
Certainly. I do that.
There are 8 seeds in the bag. Great. You cast Identify on them. These are identical to the wondrous item Bag of Beans.
Interesting. It seems we've got ourselves a nearly empty bag of beans.
How about these fruit?
The voice of God is now going to explain what a bag of beans does.
Basically, you can pull out a bean and toss it on the ground. Or if you remove a bean from the bag of planet in dirt or sand and then water it, the bean produces an effect 1 minute later from the ground where it was planted. I can choose an effect or determine it randomly, or I could even make an effect, which is really funny, but I think I'll stick to the D100. I'm fine with you reading the D100 effect. I do think it's funnier if you don't know what they do. I'll say some of them are good, some of them aren't.
I won't read the D100 effect, but I already read the generic description of the thing. And I see that I have the option if I want to just dump them, and if I dump them, they just do the 5d4 damage instead of the D100. But yeah, I'll do the D100 whenever I use them. Fuck it.
This is I relay all that information.
Is it an action for me to use the beans?
Well, it takes a minute for it to happen. As for throwing the bag, I would say it's an action, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You have 8 tries to get funny things to happen. And as I suppose you want me to cast Identify on your strange fruits, yes, Geralt?
I heard something about them being magic, so yes, please.
Right. Here I go, identifying again. I'm gonna pretend to look significantly more exacerbated while identifying Geralt's thing.
You cast Identify on the fruit. And somehow, even though it's Identify and it's a spell, it's speaking to you in a language you don't understand.
Oh, that's fascinating. Unfortunately, Geralt, I have no idea what these are.
It's also very musical when it does it. You don't know why.
Let's feed one to Ada.
You want one?
Absolutely. Sure.
I have 4. There's 4 of us. I was going to share them anyway.
Bottoms up. Cheers. Let's do it. All 4 of us right now.
No.
Same time.
Listen, I'm all for the. It's all in the spirit of experimentation, but I would hold off until we are on the surface. It seems a bit reckless to do this while we're so far underground in a decrepit alien ship.
True, he might explode and we wouldn't want to cave in.
Well, if that's everything in this room, how many rooms are left to explore in this ship that we at least have access to?
2 more rooms. Alrighty. You go to another room. It is the other one that is connected to the bridge. And you open it up. And you see that there is a sphere. It's just a ball in the middle of the room.
Simon approaches it with doing the thing, when somebody sees something they like, they wiggle their fingers with interest, and he does that. Then he'll casually float on over to it and start poking and prodding it to figure out what it is.
Righty. You spend the time looking it over. It is made of a thin, sort of smooth material. You're not quite sure what it is. It's not metal, but it's also like hard but soft. It's weird. And then it just has a small 1-inch diameter hole in it.
I suppose nothing ventured, nothing gained. And Simon will take one of his metal fingers and put it in the hole.
Alrighty, you put your metal finger in the hole. You poke and prod around until you... So there's 2 things. 1, it is padded on the inside. 2, there is something small and metal on the inside.
Is this something metal on the inside loose, or is it affixed in place?
No, it is not affixed.
I'll try and dig it out.
Alrighty, you try and dig it out. However, it's hard to get a grip on it in a way where you can pull it out of the hole while also getting your finger out.
Is the sphere heavy? Is it affixed in place? Can I move it around?
It's not fixed in place. It's like a good 10 pounds. You can move it around. You can kick it around the room.
I'm gonna turn it.
Or your foot.
I'm gonna turn it whole down and shake it around a little. Try and dislodge whatever's in there.
All right, you do that, but it does not seem to get out. You just hear it clattering around in there softly. Again, it's padded on the edges.
Ada, darling, I don't suppose your talons are thin enough to get in there and try and pull whatever that is out.
She looks inside, and she says, well, I think it's a key, but I don't think I can get it out with my feet. I think I'd have the same problem.
Mira, could you send your pink blob in there to... Ada says it's a key.
Yeah, I'll try to do it with the blob.
Alrighty. Yeah. Your blob fits inside there. You hear it messing with it for a bit. It kind of like gets frustrated because it's like it's an idiot and it doesn't know how to do topology. So it's trying to shove this thing through, but eventually it does manage to get it out. And yeah, it's odd. It's almost like a disc shape. It has many grooves on its edges. But Ada's description of it as a key is probably about as close as you're going to get.
Does it look like a Githyanki Codex?
Not really. It's too thin and small.
Okay.
Is it like a futuristic record?
That's essentially what
not
a Githyanki
exactly.
Codex
It's
is.
like, imagine if you took, like, you know how keys have like teeth, essentially. Imagine if the teeth of the key were around the entire edge of a disc.
Okay. Now, is it safe to assume that this sphere is what this key belonged to?
No.
Huh. In our time exploring, have we come across anything that has a keyhole even remotely similar in shape?
No, because you didn't roll that room.
Well, I suppose if there's nothing left in this room, we should probably go check the last room, right?
Is the key in a just like a small thing that could be destroyed, or is it like in a wall?
It's just the key itself is just a loose circular key. Meeper, you described it as a flat disc with sort of key-like teeth on it.
Yeah, along the edges.
Okay, yeah.
And where is it currently?
In Simon's hands or Mira's hands, whichever one wants it.
In the hands of some. Okay, I thought we were unable to obtain it yet. Okay, we good. Never mind.
There's only one room we have yet to explore, so let's go explore it.
Alrighty. You go over to this other room. It is the room that is above the one you entered from. And you see that there is a door, and it has a hole in it that seems there on purpose.
Gee, I wonder what that is. And
Hmm.
well, you've got the key, Mira. If you'd like to do the honors. Mira.
Izzy,
I'm here.
You've got
are you?
I repeat.
I'm
I repeat.
I'm spacing out a little bit. All right.
I repeat. Mira, if you've got the key, if you'd like to do the honors.
Sure.
It doesn't sound like your heart's in it. I'll do it.
I already said sure. I'm opening the damn thing.
Okie dokie. You press the key into it. You slot it. You kind of squeeze your fingers in there to pop it open. And yeah, you. One thing you immediately notice is that this door is heavier, but thankfully not pressurized. And you go inside, and this seems to be the sort of main cargo storage.
We're attacked by a vampire lithid.
Well,
Anything in here?
You look around, and you just see another sphere. It's just in the center of the room.
Like the sphere that Tommy's got in his bag?
No, not the crystal ball. It's similar to the one you found earlier, but a little bigger and made out of metal.
I'll do the thing with it with my slime.
There is no hole.
Oh, okay.
all right. Well,
I'll touch it with my hand.
Alrighty, you run your fingers along it until you realize that there is a seam going halfway around the side of it. And once again, it's not affixed to anything, it's loose.
Let's open it. Let's crack this bitch open.
I turn my finger into a screwdriver, or the thinnest tool I could find.
Alrighty,
We're about to find Grogu in this thing.
you try to pry it open, but it does not seem to budge.
I send my guy in through the seam.
It is too thin even for that.
Is it time for me to do my secret technique?
But it's. Can I cast knock on it? I cast knock on it.
Okay.
I don't want to be that guy, but I think knock only works on on portals, as in doors.
Choose an object that you can see within range. The object can be a door, a box, chest, a set of manacles,
cool.
a padlock. Yeah, I cast knock on it.
All right. Yeah, you do that. You see the knock makes a loud noise. You see it flips it upside down, where there is another hole for the key. It's a sphere, and it was resting on the flat part. And then you see it untwist itself, and then the top part pops off, and you see gold spill out.
Oh,
Like gold coins, liquid.
Gold coins, yeah.
Oh, in my brain, I was thinking it was like those little chunks of gold, like the little baby nuggets of gold.
How much gold is it?
It is about 1,000 gold coins.
Hey,
okay.
I'll split it with you, Riven.
That's 250 coins per person.
No, it's 500 per person. You two each have 1,000 gold.
You're right.
And you act
No,
like I'm
dude.
not generous with it.
We'll do 250 each. Yeah.
250 a person.
Additionally, however, you do see that there are. Someone roll me a d4.
I'll do it.
Oh, our gold, by the way, is affecting our encumbrance on our sheets.
Well, it's
Just
good-
don't worry about
Yeah,
encumbrance.
it's good.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, it's a
things
good thing.
we're not carrying.
I was gonna say it's a good thing Meeper hasn't done anything involving encumbrance in like 5 years ever.
Yeah, what is it,
Uh,
Skyrim?
Hi, baby. Hello. Come here.
Alrighty. You see as you're pulling through the gold pile a couple of things. You see what appears to be a set of spectacles with red lenses.
Yoink. Oh wait,
Uh,
these are night vision spectacles, aren't they?
You see what appears to be a it looks like a plush toy of a hamster.
Yoink.
And then the last thing seems to be the hoof of some kind of creature.
That's upsetting.
Also yoink. I mean, I'll take it. I'll make it into a sword handle. It'll be rad.
Loot.
Invent
If-
glue now.
If these glasses are night vision, I'm just gonna give them to someone else. But if they're what I'm hoping they are, then I'm totally gonna rock them.
All right. And I cast Identify on them.
Thank you.
Alrighty, which one do you want to start with?
The glasses.
Okay, you cast Identify on the glasses.
Oh my god, it's Risk of Rain loot. Oh my god, it's Risk of Rain loot.
This is a royal attunement item.
It's awesome.
Realize this.
When you roll a critical hit, you gain an additional D4 of damage.
Yeah, they're like they're the crit glasses.
Mhm.
Yep.
I don't really do crits, so these should go to Riven. Actually, Riven's the archery person with increased crit chance, right? I think maybe.
I mean,
I
it could go to any of us.
I
three.
agree that they should go to Riven just because red
But I agree they
glasses
should
would
go
look
to-
aesthetically awesome on a cat.
Well,
And
three of us
and he
do
uses a bow
do
now.
casting as well as fighting, so that's why
Yeah.
it makes sense for the person without magic to have the.
Riven's a
It's
not
ranger.
much
Riven's a ranger and has
I have
magic.
magic.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right. You're a ranger.
But
Okay.
his magic isn't super combat oriented.
But
I
Although,
give the-
if he
I
uses,
give the glasses to Riven though.
Yeah, Riven can crit fish with Zephyr Strike if he has it.
I do not.
Well,
Riven,
never
I
mind
give-
then.
I give you the glasses, Riven.
Okay.
I-
Are they in the thing, or do you need to send me the thing to add it to my inventory?
Well, get all this stuff situated before the next session. Somebody send me a reminder to do a bunch of magic item stuff.
I'm gonna identify the goat hoof next, which I'm almost 100% sure that's what it is, right? It's the goat hoof that makes you faster.
You look at the hoof. No, not now. I'm gonna forget if you send it now.
If it does make people faster, then it should go to Geralt or Riven.
Yeah.
The only thing in my Royal Attunement slot is my extra thunder damage.
Yes, it is a Pegasus hoof. It gives you just a flat +10 movement speed.
That kicks ass. Is that also Royal Attunement?
Yes, these are all Royal Attunement.
Okay. And
What's Royal Attunement?
I've explained it before, but basically you get, it's like a 4th attunement slot that only Royal Attunement items can do, and they're mostly combat related. Think of them like items from Pokemon, essentially.
If I give this to my Pepto, can he equip?
you're familiar can't attune to items.
Yeah.
All right. I still think it should go to Geralt or to.
Yeah.
And what was the other one?
The
Hedgehog
last one
brush.
is the plushie of the giant space hamster.
Okay. Yeah.
Once per combat, when you when a creature hits you with a melee or ranged weapon attack, roll a d10. On a 10, the damage is nullified.
Ooh. Simon is squishy. I think
I feel like
Yeah.
Simon should have that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Simon should have that.
All right, I'm gonna next time we're traveling, I'm gonna replace my Drake scale with the teddy hamster.
Alrighty.
You should just tie it to your shoulder like a pauldron.
I think Simon, in the spirit of playfulness, would probably wear it like a backpack, like those girls, those Hot Topic girls who wear the plushy backpacks.
Mhm.
I think that's what Simon would do.
Can we say Simon does that to the briefcase? Like it's now it like combines it with that. It's a backpack.
No.
The arms and legs
No,
go around like straps.
no, and if anything, it would be on his back but facing out, not in like it's hugging him.
Aw.
I have no idea where I'm putting this goat hoof.
What are you talking about? You're a tiefling. Just cut your leg off and put it back. Put it where your leg is.
Yeah, don't
You know?
you know how to attune to stuff?
Yeah. When you attune
Alrighty.
to a new magic item, you absorb it into your body until you want to
Yeah.
unattune from it.
Are
You
you
said
done with this strange spherical ship?
I
Yeah.
would say yes.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
Now that we're leaving, and we won't cheat. I promise. Was it a plasmoid ship? Can I know, please?
Yes, it was a plasmoid ship.
Yes! I totally fucking guessed that. That's awesome.
You should have been playing the rain formerly known as purple in there.
The way everything
Well.
was shaped, it just made sense.
Yeah.
That would have been a little on the
alright.
nose. I would have picked up on that way too quickly.
Yeah. You have one more travel encounter for the day. Let's get that from Morgaine. All right.
We
Things
almost
go
had
smoothly.
it 3 for 3 there.
Oh wait, we have to stop now. Can we get to the surface?
I didn't say we're stopping. Where did you get
Oh,
that from?
I thought you said it was the last one. Never
It was
mind.
For the
last
day.
traveling
Yeah, for the
encounter before
day.
before we set up camp.
Yeah, then we gotta
Yeah.
set up camp and eat our abyssal chicken and fruit that speaks Spanish.
Right, that's right. I want to eat the fruit. I want to eat I'm going to take a bite out of one of the fruits.
Question though, how long until we make it to the surface?
Looks like one more day.
Halfway through the next day, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to start the fire. I'm going to
You could
set
cast
up...
identify on the fruit, couldn't you? Or no, it was in Spanish.
Yeah,
you said?
it was
did,
it was
but-
in a weird musical language I didn't quite get. I'm going to set up the house of cards. I'm going to start the fire for us for the night. And
I'm going to eat my fruit when
yeah.
Simon eats his fruit.
at the same time,
Throwing it out there is a risk of rain item called foreign fruit.
Meeper, are they all Risk of Rain items, Maper? Were they all Risk of Rain items?
No, I only thought of using Risk of Rain items like halfway through that counter, and then I was like, ooh.
Okay.
I'm looking at a picture of the foreign fruit, and it is green. I wouldn't call that pink though on the ends of the things. But...
No, this is something that far out. This is like one of the earliest ideas from this campaign, and it's been a constant thing throughout. This is just the first time you've run into it.
How many of those fruits did we grab? Was there enough for
Four?
We each grabbed
one of each of us.
Yeah, we each have one. Let's just do cheers and fucking shout out all four.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Riven, you doing this with us?
Yeah.
Magical fruit.
Right,
Don't know what it does. Bottoms up. And Simon takes a bite.
All right.
Yep.
You all eat your fruits.
They'll start tripping instantly.
They're interesting. They have a pale pink flesh on the inside. They're kind of like creamy, like they don't melt in your mouth, but they're like they're easy to like swallow and chew. Like you don't even have to chew them if
like
you don't
a
want
banana.
to.
Imagine we all die right now.
But yeah, other than that, it's it just has like a very kind of dulcet, almost yogurty taste, and nothing much else happens.
Oh shit.
Who wants to take the first night watch?
I'll take one. Just in case I start tripping balls in the middle of the night.
Give me a d20.
Of course I rolled a 19. The mouse speaks only lies. Saying I should kill her.
Whoa.
Let's not be hasty.
It's not-
What's that from again?
It's adventurous.
Legends of Adventurous.
Adventurous.
When,
Okay, I was like, that's really familiar to me.
when Peggy ate the drug eggs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Look at
I
all the
wish
mice in the
fucking
carpet.
Amazon.
What
I
are you
wish
talking
Amazon
about?
would
What
pick up
mice in
Legends
the
of
carpet?
Adventurous. That'd be amazing.
What mice, Peggy?
What mice in the
Party.
carpet? Skibby, what mice are you talking about? What mice in the carpet? You're saying I should kill myself and ascend to lichdom.
Shut up, alright.
Yeah, Simon, you are keeping watch. Give me a perception check.
Ba-ba. Okay at those. It's 11. I'm out of things I can do to boost that. I have one flash of
Yes.
genius left. That would only make it a
Right.
15 though.
Yeah, you're kind of zoning out. You know, you hear Beerus snoring, so you don't kind of notice until you hear what sounds like a knocking on the door.
I open the door.
On the door.
Alright.
Are we in my shop?
No, we're in the House of
No.
Cards. Well,
Yeah.
At least
Oh,
Simon.
okay.
At least Simon is. Simon set up the House of Cards.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you you open up the door, and you see what appears to be a you're not quite sure their race. They're a man. They're about as tall as you are. They're wearing sort of black cloth that's somewhat form-fitting. And they're like, "Oh, there's people in here."
Yes, we're camping out for the night. This is just sort of a convenient means to sleep without having to worry about the elements. Can I help you?
Oh, no, I just, see a lot of weird things down here.
Can you describe his
See
face?
one of these. He is wearing a mask, but he has green eyes.
It's called
What kind of mask?
It's like it's like a black face mask that goes up to the nose. It doesn't cover the eyes or anything.
like a cowl.
It's not a
Like a gator?
Like Kakashi.
Yeah, like Kakashi's mask.
So a cowl.
A gator.
Okay, that is a cat. Okay.
Sorry, did you want to stay overnight? Were you hoping to... Unless you're planning on stealing from me?
Do you want me to? I don't.
Obviously, I don't want you to steal from me.
Oh, okay.
This is Simon's secret boyfriend that
This
follows
is
us
a
everywhere.
very confusing interaction. What is your name?
Oh, Kyle.
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 Ah. Well, good night, Kyle. And I close the door on him.
You should have got his number, Simon. Kyle was into you. That was your meet cute moment.
All right. Yeah, and you just see Kyle just walk away off into the Underdark.
Simon, that was your meet cute. That's what that random event was. You had a chance there.
Alrighty.
Unfortunately, I'm not into anybody. So.
Okay.
Simon, who do you wake up to take watch after you, unless somebody volunteered?
I'll volunteer. I'm already up anyway.
Alrighty.
Watch out for Kyle.
Mira, give us a d20.
No shit.
Watch out for Kyle.
Watch out for Kyle. Oh my god.
I cannot explain it, but he gave me a bad vibe.
I just on a whim made the joke about him being Simon's like secret gay
Did
boyfriend.
he
But
look
then the moment- but
familiar
then
at all?
The moment you said Kyle,
No.
it just set me over the moon. Oh my god, I had to mute. I was laughing so hard. All right, here's your d20.
It
If I get a nat 20, can Kyle come back, please? Aw.
Meeper, it was the delivery. It was just the Kyle.
Kyle.
Well, it's
the
because I
delivery.
remembered the fact that their name is fucking Kyle, because I was trying to remember things about that player character.
Oh, okay, okay, I understand.
Kyle. I got a 14, Meeper.
Okay, yeah. The night goes by uneventfully. Do you want to take 2 watches, because you
I can,
as an
yeah.
elf, or do you want to wake some? Okay.
I'll just roll again. 14 again.
14 again? Alright. Not much happens. Does somebody volunteer?
I can
can-
take.
Alrighty, Ribbon, give us a d20.
I tell Riven though, I'm like, Riven, you gotta watch out for some guy named Kyle. I don't fucking know.
And he rolled a nat 20.
I hope he gets Kyle again. Please let Kyle come back. Let Kyle come back.
It's all a matter of the dice.
Uh,
It's interdimensional planeswalker Clint McElroy.
what?
That's a reference none of you are gonna get.
Scritch knocks on the door.
Riven, give me a perception check. Alrighty. Give me a second.
There appears to be some sort of tail chasing you that you really want to catch.
Alright. Yeah, no, the night goes by uneventfully.
Uh-oh.
It is the next day.
Oh, we're so close.
right.
I can almost smell the salt water. I can almost smell the cliffside sea air. We're so close to getting out of this
Yep.
literal hole in the ground.
Let's go back to the Gith Yankee place.
Give you what?
You mean the GIF commune?
Or
Yankee,
GIF, yeah, the
GIF.
GIF. I don't know why I say Gith Yankee. The GIF place, yeah.
Alright, yeah. So you all wake up, you have breakfast, and you get ready to head out.
What does the abyssal chicken taste like?
Well, you ask that, but Riven, you notice your abyssal chicken is gone.
It was the motherfucking octopus.
No, it was Kyle.
Motherfucker. No, it was the octopus. It was the fucking octopus again. Oh my god, I hate this octopus. This
Riven,
octopus is my
Riven.
bane.
No, it was Kyle because Riven had to roll a perception check
To see if we noticed the octopus.
to see if we noticed Kyle stealing the chicken.
The octopus is Kyle.
Yeah, okay. Were there any
We gotta get
suspiciously?
you all out of the Underdark. You're going fucking crazy.
Were there any suspiciously Kyle-shaped footprints leading away from the campfire that night?
No, but do you remember
Make a
last time?
survival check.
Yeah, I'll make a survival check to see if Kyle stole our chicken.
Well, there will be tracks.
I'll help
because
actually. Fuck it.
There will
Okay.
be tracks because Kyle was here and Kyle did walk away.
I'll cast guidance on that.
What is it? Oh yeah, he gets that.
You
Nice.
just long rested, so you have luck.
There we go.
16.
16. All right. You look around. You do see the boot prints of Kyle. However, it's just the one set. Instead, you see what looks to be like in the dirt, something that would be abyssal chicken-sized getting dragged, and then you see little talons on the side of it.
Oh, a bigger abyssal chicken.
It's returning to its tree as abyssal chickens do.
I think it's talons because the octopus creature had talons, right?
No.
If it's a-
It's
no.
ta-
Never in the world has an octopus had talons.
Well, like krakens, like in Myth, have like the things on the end of on the tentacles.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
They have a
No,
big.
they do not.
They have a big beak in the middle.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Tucuthus, or whatever, the prehistoric squid that's an arc, has spike things on the end of its tentacles, alright?
Yeah, well, the dinosaur should have feathers.
Including the squid dinosaurs.
Speaking of feathers, you said
Just-
talons. I'm thinking maybe we got our abyssal chicken stolen by some sort of underdark bird creature.
I know it's not the octopus now, but just to roleplay Mira a little bit, Mira's gonna be like, oh my god. Don't you know what it means? That octopus is so smart that it made fake tracks to throw us off.
You're supposed to be an intelligence-based character. Come on.
Just so you know, whatever it was, rolled a nat 20 on their fucking stealth. They made
That
out like a
is-
bandit.
Yeah.
Fucking wild. So the
Right.
only way for Riven to have seen that is for him to have rolled a nat 20 as well.
Everyone
No,
check
he
their
could have
pockets.
just rolled higher total.
Everyone, what if we each got robbed? I'm gonna check my inventory. Am I missing anything?
Make an investigation check.
Uh-oh.
I too shall do that, even though I'm bad at it.
I'm making this check, but I'm also gonna say I'm specifically checking any of my magic items.
Alright.
All right, I forgot to hit the long rest button.
I got a 16 on my check.
Oh, yeah, I need to hit the long rest too.
Yep.
Where the fuck is that button now?
Right under your placard on your character sheet.
It's the little bed shape.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the bed shape.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah, you two look over your stuff. Nothing seems missing.
Okay, good.
Okay, cool. Well, you said you too. I also checked.
Yeah, I'm saying you too.
Oh,
Carol and
T-O-O.
Mira.
You,
TWO.
the two of you,
Geralt
Mira and Geralt.
Mira.
Oh, I thought Simon
The
also
only two
rolled.
people
No,
who
I did
roll.
not.
Oh, okay. never
I'm
mind.
pretty confident that none of my shit was stolen.
Alrighty. Yeah. Anyway, do you all get a move on?
Absolutely.
Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and get a travel encounter from Simon.
Simon's like going on and on about how he's looking forward to actual non-mushroom spore-filled fresh air, despite the fact that he is smoking a cigarette as he speaks.
Yeah. All right. One last travel encounter. Let's go ahead and get it from Geralt.
I'm gonna swipe a bottle of booze from Beerus and just start drinking it.
Okie dokie.
We still have Petillent's tea set, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all kind of crappy and busted up, but yeah.
Is that a magic thing or?
No, it was sentimental.
Can I get a flat d20 from Geralt?
Flat D20 from Garrow.
Alrighty, you managed to make it the rest of the way unhindered.
Oh my god, it's been so long.
You follow the map to a T as you arrive there. However, as you get to the end, you see a large metal door. You are in a rounded chamber with blue crystals, 4 of them, along each of the walls. And you have not entered the room yet.
I knock on the door.
You go up and knock on the door.
Have you heard the
All
good news?
You go up and knock on the door. It reverberates around the room as you say that.
Were we given a code or something?
No, you were not. Things go quiet for just a moment before you hear, "Who is it? Who is it?" Seems like a tiefling. And Geralt, you see what appears to be like a large eye in the crystal, kind of looking, and then it kind of like moves from crystal to crystal, and like the eye is connected to a face. It's as if like you're looking in a mirror, like with your eyeball up to like a spoon or something. State your business.
It's like we're looking back through the peephole and their face is just magnified to the eye.
Yes, that's exactly what it's like.
Okay.
My name is Garrow Recovery, follower of the Forge of Torcant. I would like to leave the Underdark, please. This place sucks.
Do you travel alone?
No, there's
No, there's... Yeah.
Oh.
Four
Come
to the
into the
group.
room so I can see you.
Okay.
We do so.
Yeah, I do that for sure.
All right.
You go into the
You
room?
come into the room. You hear, "Who is it? Who is it?" A drow? That makes sense. Who else? Tabaxi? Okay. And then
Unorthodox,
human.
but I can see it, and I understandable.
and then Dragonborn.
Oh,
We
yes,
get
sorry.
Tabaxis and drow sometime.
Pardon me, 5 of us. I forgot that our alcoholic friend was here.
Not the other 3.
Okay, there have been a lot of numbers being thrown around.
What are the 3?
Usually don't see human, dragonborn, or tiefling coming out of the Underdark.
Well,
Yes.
they're with me. Can you let us out?
Yeah, I'll send someone to get you. Come on in. And you see them kind of step back from the crystal. It appears to be a small brown kobold. You don't hear them, but you see them speaking as you wait palpably for just a moment. It is then that the doors open, and you see a what appears to be a Kenku in a rather colorful suit open the door, and he says, "All right then, what is this? Who are you people? Why are you here? How'd you get here?"
We're exiting the Underdark. Our business is our own. Do you intend to stop us?
Don't be so combative. Hello, my name is Simon Wolfgang Krieger. We were, at the very least, previously emissaries of House Dim, and I produced the thing again. Our business down here is concluded, and we are seeking passage back to the surface.
I see. Well then, yes, that should be fine if you're friends of House Dim. Sorry for all the theatrics. The guild has been on high alert recently
The guild.
some old problems. Yes, the Wigson's Guild. Were you not informed?
I'm afraid not.
What is it your guild represents exactly?
We're a guild of adventurers. Nothing more, nothing less. We seek cooperation throughout the realm.
Interesting.
Well, that's good.
I am my journey is not simply for personal reasons. I was set out on my journey by the Stag King himself. The very spirit of adventure flows through my veins.
I see.
Is your guild accepting members?
Oh my.
He says,
There was definitely an internal DM moment where Meeper was trying to figure out how to get us to join this thing and not just leave and be on our way. And Tommy just immediately is like, "I'll make it easy. We'll just join."
Simon doesn't give a fuck what the rest of you guys want to do.
You see him
Simon, as soon as he said we're a guild of adventurers, Simon was like, "Fuck yes."
Aren't you already part of a group? Aren't you assigned, like, aren't you on a mission currently?
No.
And, like, from like an adventuring group or something?
No, I'm not. The only thing
I wouldn't know because I joined partway through.
The only
everything.
reason Simon is out on his adventure right now is because a vision of the Stag King came to him in a dream, and that historically has been a sign that that person is meant for adventure. And not to mention the Stag King has saved Simon's life twice now.
I'm gonna say that Mira is at this point friends with Simon and therefore just wanting to accompany Simon on this adventure.
His goal in this adventure is to provide his sister a new body, but his overall goal in life is adventure.
Yeah, you say that, and he claps his hands together, and he says, "Well, there's we're sort of pushed back on the books a bit for new members at the moment. However, we also have a bit of initiation that goes through, so perhaps we can kill two worms with one stone, as it were. But for the meantime, I suppose it's best if you meet the guild leader as well as get yourselves off your feet if you have been traveling through the Underdark." As the doors open behind him into a space that is much cheerier that we will explore next time.
Fantastic. Oh, you don't mind if I smoke in here, do you?
I'd request that you only smoke in the lounge,
Fair enough.
as the ventilation there is better.
Fair enough. Before we end, I know like Simon's being all gung-ho about this, but can I make an insight check to see if these guys are being like anything sinister about their tones or anything like maybe we could have maybe not noticed right away?
Yeah, you can give me an insight check.
You stupid
I
Charles.
only because that's a 9. Only because I don't want there to be like I don't want to like drag the whole team into this. If Simon perceives any kind of potential danger, he's gonna play a little bit closer to the chest.
The man, the Kenku man, he you don't really get a vibe on him. You can only really go off his words, and he has been so far a bit tepid, but friendly.
Fair enough. All right, cool. Yeah.
But yes, that is where we will end things. You all are officially basically on the surface. This is where I would have given you the level up. I didn't give it to you at the end of last session.
Can you just say that we see the sky at least? Can we just see the sky?
No, because you're technically still underground. You are in the edge of a cliff.
There is no sky.